Well, we might find out when you go live. It'll tell us. Let's have a look.
Should do.
Vince Quack is now live.
I'm not still hosting someone, am I? No, we're good.
Nope. Oh, you've got your face cam on.
I do. I meant to have that turned on, aren't I? Turned on, turned off. Bonk.
Bonk.
D&D
your
with
chat
Aussies,
things
Dungeons
there.
and Dragons. Part where they enter your draw. Ooh.
Oh, I changed. I didn't do my go live notification.
So exciting.
Wait, what's Nealdra?
The capital.
Oh, I thought it's just called the capital.
No.
No,
Nealdra.
Nealdra. Nealdra is the name of the capital.
Oh, God, I haven't opened up Kestis's folder. It's so long.
Hooray!
Get up my notes. Oh, let's go.
It's fine. You know what? This is probably going to be a very calm session. Nothing
Yeah, definitely.
interesting.
Nothing's
will
gonna happen.
Nice and relaxing. More paperwork, if anything.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, that's why I've got the webcam turned off so no one could see evil
Bureaucracy,
grins.
the session.
You guys make me do that a lot. I have like sadistic and completely evil grins and laughs and stuff where I just have to hide them.
Wow. Oh, and we get to find out what Lucaria does. Does she get arrested? Does she flee? Who knows? Does Lord Lady Madame die? Does Olivia remember that she's been to the capital before?
Alright.
So many things.
Will I get my sandwich?
You were looking for a sandwich?
No. Because I found it already.
Oh, damn.
You're simply making a big funny. I'm going to go charge my drawing tablet because I'm going to need this.
Oh.
He's going to need this.
Uh-oh. Also, two of you don't have dice colors. What are you doing?
Wait, what are you talking about?
Your dice black.
My dice color is appropriate.
That's the color of Lucaria's soul.
Hair? What? Look at her hair, it's black.
The soul is also black.
No, it's not.
We didn't say that.
It's been tarnished.
That can be inferred,
Oh.
but that's not what we said.
Yeah.
How do we change colors again?
The painter's palette at the top right.
Put that to the side. Your rubbish. Rubbish bag. Just decluttering my desk. Before
Man,
we
you can make
get properly into it. I just realised that the ambiance is a bit quiet.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm just gonna be right back while you fiddle around. And
What
my water
the
bottle.
How can you do this to us,
If I-
Chelsea?
I'll be like a minute. I'm just filling up my water bottle. I'll be right back.
You can't do that. There's no water breaks
Alright.
allowed, sorry.
Test roll time. That was a good test roll. That is going to dictate my luck for the rest of the session.
What was your test roll?
Quote me on it. Clip me, even. I don't know if stream's up and running, but
Stream is.
clip me.
Well, there's
Fucking
my,
do it.
There's my opener. Alright, nice 3 to start off the night. So I've got my bad ones out of the way, so you've got a good one.
Yeah,
Anyway.
that's
Unlucky.
yeah. No. That's
Yep.
not how test rolls
Um,
work. Whatever you roll is what.
Or
dictates the
Cal,
luck.
what happens is you roll another 3, and that causes a character to fall from a bridge.
Yeah,
There's that.
true.
Are you a yes or no to unearthed arcana feats?
That's a yes. It's fine.
Yes?
He's a
Okay.
yes.
Kind of broken shit are you doing?
I mean,
Casey?
how powerful can it be? It's just
Uh,
If it's nuts,
here.
I will
I'm back.
simply make the enemies nuttier.
So there's this thing, right?
Just go hard, Casey.
What did you do, Casey? What
What is it?
What did
What
you
is it?
do?
I'm not doing anything.
What did you do?
All right. So Casey, you haven't actually given me any background information on your character.
Okay, I have a brief.
Okay. Also, you're meant to be level 13.
Bam.
Casey, I was even talking earlier saying that we're level 13.
We could be level 14 if you guys defeated the pit lord and the other thing, you know.
You think they'd beat the pillar?
Sorry.
No. You got
Yeah.
high hopes. You got high hopes.
I
of
ran
this
the
group.
guys and they fucking beat. I mean, it was very hard to win, and pretty much Chelsea died every time. But I got them to beat the pit lord with the corpse thingies.
Okay.
Maybe I didn't use exactly their characters, because, you know, that's spoilers, but I used same specs. I also got them to beat
that's
the
not
Saviours,
OP at all.
too.
That one's not overpowered at all. That's an interesting
What is
one,
it?
actually.
What is it?
No, you're not.
Uh,
No, 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 no,
So
no, no,
there's
no,
like
no.
no spoilers.
It's just a
Oh my
feat.
God, no.
How's that a spoiler?
No spoilers.
No spoilers.
No
Spoiler, no spoilers.
Wait,
Oh,
Casey,
no,
tell us
I-
everything. Which character?
That one's a fun one.
I'd use Kirstis.
That's a fun one. Okay, I gotta check I don't have anything running. Which I do
Kirstis
have
does
things
so much
running.
damage. She also gets fucking wrecked by pit lords.
Charging.
Whoa.
I just charged quickly.
I mean, yeah, I know she gets destroyed by pillars.
Because every time I
15.
I fought made a fight like
Oh,
3
wait.
times,
Fuck.
and she always got crit each time.
I autopiloted.
Seriously?
I
Yeah.
I
autopiloted.
got crit?
Yeah, by the big hit, like twice with the big hit. Yeah.
Fucking. If only we had a grave cleric. No crits ever.
I'm such a monkey. Hold on. It'll be back up in a second.
I can't believe you've done this.
I can. I can believe I've done this. I'm a monkey.
Lemonade.
You and Nick both, apparently. It's 2 sessions in a row.
I started closing Steam.
Oh
So
my god.
what you
Because
guys
I don't
had
need
to
Steam,
do-
right? That's back.
I wonder what is running on Steam.
Look, man, don't worry about it.
I don't know what's running on Steam.
Alright, how do I full screen
I-
this? I don't actually know how to properly full screen Fantasy Grounds. That's my current issue. No? You there, dog?
Yeah. I'm
You-
eating strawberries.
You just went like, for me.
Your strawberries.
Yeah, I did. Interesting.
Strawberries are interesting.
Oh, I can set this. Okay, that's cool.
Oh
Alright.
no. Nom.
See what this actually does.
Is the server back up?
Yeah, it's been back up
Yes,
for a
it
bit.
is.
Maybe I'll try the cancel button.
Okay.
Okay.
I think everything's done. I'll send it to someone.
Do you have any questions or concerns?
I don't think so. I think I got everything right.
I am concerned that Casey's new character will be just as much, if not more, destructive than her old character.
No.
You mean executed?
Well, that's honestly just Casey herself. I think.
Wait, message of the day? Saviours of Saltmarsh?
Hey,
What?
it came up. Cool.
That's our team name.
That's the
Yeah, we're
team
the
name.
Saviors of Saltmarsh.
You guys
We
are the
saved
SOS.
it. We saved it.
Yeah.
Remember
Saltmarsh
when we
escaped.
did that? Yeah, Saltmarsh escaped. Yeah, dude, Saltmarsh's watch came off.
Yeah,
They
they
escaped.
got their watch off. They escaped the nunnery game. The AB games, rather.
I mean, Saltmarsh can't be in danger if it doesn't exist.
Hey, a little bit if it's left. Don't be like that.
Yeah, it's the good ending. Yeah, Saltmarsh was destroyed and Radical 6 never got out. We pushed the button on Saltmarsh.
Yes, unfortunately, your group chose B and Saltmarsh chose A. And they ran out of points. So they got to escape early, but that's okay.
Imagine not picking Betray. It's clearly the best option. Like, you have to be an absolute idiot to not pick Betray.
It's always optimal.
Yeah.
Alternatively, how could you not pick Ally? I trusted you.
Fuck you, you're a piece of shit. I hate you so much.
Hey, you hit Betray. How did you pick Betray? My Betray would have killed you. How fucking dare you?
I do remember going back and being like, huh. So she picked Betray before, so I'm also going to pick Betray. And then as the results are coming out, I'm like, you know what if something changed and this is a time where she picks Ally and I pick Betray and she gives me shit for it? I'm going to be so mad. And that's exactly what happened. And I was very mad.
Wait. I thought Alice picks Betray either way.
No, if you pick
she
Betray,
picks the opposite of
picks
whatever you
Ally,
pick.
and then she gives you shit. She gives you shit for whatever decision you make.
Yep.
Okay.
If you pick Ally and she picks Betray, she gives you shit saying that was a stupid decision. If you pick Betray, she'll pick Ally and then give you shit for betraying her.
Yeah,
No,
sure.
I'm
How
talking
dare
about
you? I trusted you.
I'm talking about the AB choice where she actually kills you.
Yeah, that's the same one.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I like the dramatic ending in the third game where she's like, oh shit, Radical 6 out. I'm gonna have to go make the second game happen.
Who's not in? Casey.
My character. Sorry, it was loading up, and I couldn't select anything.
Yes, your new character.
Ah! Okay, guys, let's do a coin flip. Conveniently, all the crap was put away.
Coin flip. Will Casey's new character die tonight? Let's find out using a d20.
Oh, Crack, you need to put up a prediction.
Oh, that's not good. That's a 14. You know what that means?
That's a miss.
Yeah. Well, it's a miss in Nick's campaign, anyways.
I just need info on Casey's character.
Sorry.
Yes, that's fine.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Clover. Watch as I cut off everyone's arm. Now you have instant,
Also, did Casey's new
Give me
character
a
get like
hand,
basic
Junpei.
magic items as well?
Sorry, what? Frammo was
Yeah,
busy being loud as fuck.
Did Casey's character get basic magic items?
we got enough to share.
Do we?
You'll find out.
I mean,
You'll find out.
I'm an artificer. I can just give you magic items, but also I'm not going to give anyone any magic items because
Oh,
they're
it
for
takes
me.
it away from yourself. Yeah, I noticed that. I was thinking, man, why doesn't he give us his infusions? Oh wait, there's only enough infusions for himself.
Yeah. Giving out infusions is cool, but using them for yourself is even cooler.
Yeah, like
Is that
Wow.
those potions you make?
no,
Those I'll give out.
What are infusions?
They're like magic items that I can make, basically. So I've got like,
you
I've
have
got these
gauntlets?
gauntlets. I've got my gauntlets that make my strength 19.
Oh,
Which means he dumped all his strength.
I
So he
doubt
could
my
have-
strength because Olivia is actually very frail, but then she has these gauntlets that make her a fucking tank.
Now we just need to not fight beholders and we'll have a good time.
Yeah,
Oh
if I
my
find a
God.
behold, all of a sudden Olivia's gonna be like, wait a minute, I can't carry anything.
Wait. Do you also have the ins one too?
No, she's just smart.
Yeah, I was wondering. I don't really. I like having +5 more than all those dump stats in you know?
Yeah. Imagine
I don't
that
have a
though.
negative in anything. Wow.
Wowee.
Wow.
I don't have a negative in everything.
Casey,
Justice is
I can
just,
organize your introduction the moment you give me anything about your character.
Okay, sorry.
Please, Casey.
I
I
am a
want to play
mysterious
D&D.
I
cat
literally know your stat block
who's angsty.
and your
I also
class.
don't trust people, and I also don't like people who worship gods. Hey, I'm gonna get in a fight with all the guards and prisoners I know.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm just gonna upload this as a file because it's saying it's too big.
Now we get to react to Quack reading all the fucked up shit Casey has sent him.
Hurry up so we can play.
This time she was attacked by 2
It's okay.
dads.
She's not being
Oh,
introduced
God.
immediately, probably.
Because the dads were marginalized by society.
Oh, what
They
have you...
took it out on their daughter.
I let Casey do whatever she wants, and she takes that to the extremes.
Oh no, what has she done?
This is... What do you mean a short backstory? Hold on.
It's okay. This I was originally gonna make this like a whole novel.
I believe you.
How many words?
So this little bit that I gave him was about
It's a lot.
600.
Wait, they're
Oh.
related?
What?
You also spelt Oakley differently twice.
Oh, the E. Yeah.
What wrong? What wrong?
Okay, we're gonna keep it with the E because
With or without?
honestly,
Come on. Which one?
with the E with the E.
Because you consistently spelt it without.
I'm sorry.
Just to really make things simple for me, you know?
You're welcome.
You would make this hard. You would actually make this hard for me, wouldn't you? It's fine. This'll be fine. Oh my god. Ah, there's more. Holy crap.
And
This
then
isn't
this
short
time,
at all.
They summoned a kraken.
This is close to Lord Lady Madame's length.
No, it's supposed to be longer, but I kept it short.
Wait, how many words is it, Casey?
600.
It's
Okay,
a
that-
novelette.
Okay, it's 600. Do you know how many paragraphs she's split it into?
2.
Many.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But like 1, 2, 3.
Okay, you split into
100
6. You split into 6.
paragraph.
The problem is that because you copy pasted all the text, I have one. I have
Oh.
one
Yeah.
paragraph.
That wouldn't be
I've got to
very.
do that for you.
That'd be very hard to read,
Oh.
and there'd be no double spacing either.
Do you want me to just put in a Word document and then send it over and you go?
No, I'm... Oh, fuck. How the hell am I putting you into this? This is... Alright, it's fine. We're going to be starting off with the other parts.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
you
we're
can.
starting
Yeah.
off with the rest.
How
of
is
it.
he supposed to think and talk?
No, I've got to do both. It's fine. I'm a DM. I'm a god DM. I'll be good. This will be fine.
Ow,
Yeah.
wow, 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 wow,
Curse
wow.
you, Casey.
One.
Casey.
My mum came home, and when she came home, shit happened with her at work, so I had to help her with that. And I didn't have as much time as I thought I did. That's all I could say.
So
Actually,
you
I'm pretty
right?
sure I reminded you last week after our last D&D session with Nick.
Except I put it off, and then I was like, oh shit, I have 3 days of work, and then every day after work, I basically either slept or was just so tired I could not do anything.
Those
This character
Baskin
ruins
Robbins,
my
man.
D&D session,
Wait,
please.
you've literally
Like,
set this
murder.
character up to fail.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Yeah, I'm gonna break her right at the start of the character. What do you mean? What do you mean?
You mean she's broken already, or she's easy to f up? We're
I
mixed
mean-
vibes here.
Tell me you didn't make another character that's already broken, Casey.
Like I said, done in by 2 dads and a Kraken's involved somehow.
Doug, are you still in this group?
What?
The Fighting Mongoose?
Oh yeah, that
Yeah? What about it?
Because I'm getting pinged.
Oh,
yeah.
post it or leave it, it's fine.
Dota. Remember Dota 2? I don't.
What had this turned off? For every message? Direct at message only.
Notify me for direct at mentions only.
Thank you. Cool. Alright.
Yeah, I have that on too.
The problem is, like, no one talks in it. So it'll randomly come up, like, once every, like, 2 months or so. And I'd be like, what the fuck is this noise? I've never heard it before in my life.
It's ding.
Blue,
Blue.
blue. And Tommy.
Oh my god, it's Connor.
You son of a bitch, he's in.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry that.
Trying to
Sorry
get
that.
through a note.
Don't say
Oh.
sorry, you're
I was
here
like, what
earlier
the
than you
hell
said
is this
you'd be.
image?
Don't forget to change
It's
your
so
name.
small. Wait,
Oh,
is this a
that's
playlist for trying to get through? Oh, it's a playlist for trying to get through.
Okay, I'm actually like genuinely bad at making stuff on the fly using Fantasy Grounds.
A way out. Dun,
Somehow
seek a way
broken
out.
it again.
Dun,
Oh, what did I do?
That's okay, Cal. You can just open up that
How?
expensive program that I bought you.
Are you still subscribed to it?
No, not that one. The 3D one.
Oh, look, I can. That's true.
I'm joking.
Um,
I turned off the subscription.
That's okay. Good. I'm glad you did. I didn't want you to. Can stay subscribed. All right. Okay. Yeah. Sure.
This is some nice ambience.
Yes, it's very diegetic.
All right. I have a few different options of how to introduce a character. Need to see how we go first.
Okay. I'm happy to wait. Cause I did make this. Wait.
Wait, did I miss something? Has the satyr died?
No, I said like we haven't even started yet, and that's because of me.
Well, yes, but actually no.
Has she been reincarnated?
No, nothing has happened with the story. Everything is still up in the air. They are
Okay.
trolling you, and they are lying
We
to
haven't
you.
started yet. Lord Lady Madame is definitely gonna die, but not yet.
No.
Look, you don't have to break my character. I'm saying you don't have to do it. You don't have to do what you're
You've
gonna
set
do.
you've set yourself up to fail.
Gonzalez.
Unfortunately.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, that's okay. You'll be right.
It's okay. Just defeat someone in a children's card game, your character will be fine, I'm sure.
Alright.
I'm feeling this is referencing something that I'm not familiar with. Okay.
Nobody cares, it isn't funny. Now that's another reference.
Okay. Okay.
Alright. It's,
Should I take that? Should I take that wound off? What about?
take what off, sorry?
It currently says I'm assuming WND means wounded, as in missing hit points.
Should you be missing hit points? Pretty sure, yeah. Pretty sure you.
Okay.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
no, didn't we rest because we were gonna?
No, we did
Finish
rest.
the
No,
long rest.
you're meant to have full health. No, you're right.
We
You're meant to-
didn't finish the long rest.
Didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
No, we didn't.
No, everyone
Remember-
else is full health because of
It was Lady Black's friends showed up and were like, we're resting.
No, you guys have
Yeah, I
had
don't
full
think-
rest. Everyone else, you've got all your hit die back. Everyone's got their hit die back.
We full
Tom-
rested. We were
Tom's
got
the only one.
exhausted. That was the problem.
Okay.
Oh no, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
She
hold
has
on.
too many campaigns going on. She's getting flashbacks. Wait, is this the right one?
Well,
Oh,
it's
no,
always
wait,
more,
yeah.
Casey.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she can
we-
play a character who has like
Only
post-traumatic multiple personality disorder. Even better.
Oh no,
Yeah.
no, that's right. I should be missing stuff because the fight with the damn Balrog things. Okay. Just before we reach the cap.
Yeah, but we rested. Well, you guys rested. I didn't rest.
Oh, okay, we did rest. We did rest after that. Okay, so I shouldn't be missing stuff. Okay.
Yeah, we rested with Daniel. We're just sitting in the cube or whatever, and then this guy rocks up, and I was like, "Hey, how's it going? I forgot I can borrow the hat of disguise to turn myself into Lady Black, so then I can pretend to be Lady Black, so then I can totally derail the story. But hey, life goes on. Oh, we rested. Hey, let's play Papers, Please.
Yeah, fucking bureaucracy.
You mean bureaucracy?
Sure.
Why are we talking about cats? What's going on with the cats?
Cats are great.
Oh, I'm not disputing this. I'm just wondering what's going on with them.
I don't know, ask Doug.
Just how it be, you know. Yeah. All right. Last time on Dragon Ball Z. You were resting kind of near-ish to the city. You've got the red glow in the sky of the unnatural light that's constantly there. During your rest, you're interrupted by people that are
Death
looking
Knights.
for Lady Black. Who, after finding out that you didn't have her, just left you alone. Finished your rest, then finished the journey to the city, where I drove Chelsea completely nuts by not actually letting you into the city yet and making you go through a bunch of paperwork. The paperwork, which is also followed by a check with an orb, which checks if you are a new visitor, a person who's been here before, or somebody who is convicted as a criminal. In front of you guys, before you went in, somebody did get convicted of being a criminal. A bunch of guards came out, arrested them, brought them inside. Large gates have a small door in them. That door obviously leading to other things as well. All of you went in one by one, filling out all your forms. Lots of different forms to fill out. Until Lucario was the last one to go in. There's other people lined up behind Lucario. Lucario puts their hand on the orb and it flashed red. That's where we left the last session.
Intentionally leaving Lucario last because that was predictable.
So Miles Kilometers was waiting on the other side of the gate for Lucario to come through. Kirstus has immediately gone off to trying to remember what directions I had all the sectors.
The right.
I'm pretty sure I had the east is where you had, so like you're in the southern entrance, or you're the eastern entrance. You're in the
have no
southern
idea.
entrance. Pretty sure you're southern entrance of the
I
city.
was going the lower district or something. I don't remember. Did I write it down? No.
It's fine. It's something I didn't have finalized anyway. If I can get
Wherever her family is.
Well, they might not be there. Who knows?
Yeah.
I think Connor followed after me. Olivia went off by herself.
Yeah, I'm
You got
very badly stealthing behind you.
How did that? Not
I
draw?
thought you were just going to the alchemist.
I don't know why that didn't draw. I like splitting the party up.
I think Olivia was going to the alchemist. I wasn't.
Yeah, I was. I wanted some supplies to make all
If I
sorts
remember
of
correctly, you
potions.
have the town roughly segmented into 4 quadrants, where you have the upper, lower, commercial, and residential. I think it's the other one.
Let me have
I
a.
don't remember.
So
No, it's not residential because upper and lower are residential mostly.
upper.
So it's upper, lower. So upper was west, lower was east. Commercial is the one you're in. I think is how I had it. And then north was. No, I was trying to draw a circle and I failed it completely.
You also put a dot, so you made a boob.
I didn't draw a dot. That was just the dot following the mouse.
Oh shit. You drew it.
Where are you drawing
Dream on,
this?
champ.
On stream.
I wasn't.
Oh.
Drawing it anyway.
So there's upper, west, lower, east, commercial, south, and what was north?
I'm actually having a blank.
I think you just said it as well.
No, I didn't. I said residential, but that's wrong. Because upper and lower are residential, but have other things in them.
Wait, isn't north the place that I'm at?
You're west.
Oh.
In the upper.
Upper north. Same thing, you know?
I should cheat and look up my VODs. Let me go to... did my VODs even go back that far?
Probably
Go
not.
back that far?
They don't.
Probably not.
Make it up on the fly.
They don't.
Probably.
Oh, remember it.
I'll
on the
get
fly.
mad echo now. Nice.
Do you remember what was in it?
Yeah, it's just the different stuff. So we're having... Anyway, hold on.
A tavern's there. Security guard places.
Why is that not-
Is it a
Oh, it's-
dock
okay.
district?
So I
Yeah.
don't know how to make the background white. Let's see how we go.
You spam all over it.
Thanks, buddy.
AC?
Sorry.
She can't help herself.
Apparently
I
not.
really can't.
A new image. Is this your drawing?
Can you see this?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, cool.
It's a circle.
How big is
Oh,
it?
Pretty big. I mean, unless you scroll out. Now it's
Be
gone.
for a boob.
Alright. So your town
Is that
itself,
what we need up?
you're looking at a
drawing one?
nice...
AC, who do you know whose boobs look like that?
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
How is that drawing? Ah, because it's split across 2 screens. It's drawing an oval. Okay. I was cheating and using a circle as a guide. I need to use an oval as a guide. Alrighty. That's fine. We're freehanding. As best I can. Can I make this only affect 1 screen? You know what? Actually, I will close the other screen for now. Alright. This should just work now.
I see you looking at what I'm looking at.
Okay. You got the town as a circle, roughly. Thereabouts. Alright.
Yeah.
You have nice... like pizza lines, right? All following me
Next.
here. Yeah?
Not a pizza.
Yeah.
But okay.
Here is your commercial. If it'll let me do an M.
Commercial though?
Up. Low. Can't remember the other one, but irregardless. Here's your gate that you guys have come through. So that's the south gate. So you can probably work out that this is north, right? Cool. Your palace thing is here-ish.
Ish.
So, yeah.
Right in the middle.
Oh,
So make a little crown symbol. Looks more like a coin now.
Okay.
Commercial, and then it's like artisan. I'm forgetting the word for it. It's where you
Trade
actually, it's
district.
where you would actually create stuff. So like commercials. Where you sell stuff. That's
industrial.
probably wrong.
Industrial.
Industrial district. That's yeah.
Excellent.
Okay.
That makes more sense. I'm gonna call it industrial for now.
How industrious.
Okay.
Call it the indie section.
Yeah, true. Okay, you have this.
Indiegogo.
There's a southern gate for the city to get in and out. There is also one for the industry. There is a separate gate. This is not access to the public. So you have the north gate. So the north gate is used specifically for people who are at business and stuff. That's and guards and things to get in and out. No boats. There's no attachment to the other stuff. Now you have
Probably
in
a
the
shit
middle
ton quicker.
a rough circle. You have the Neildra Lake.
That's where I was.
Look, you can work that one out. It's a lake. I'll color it in. It's probably easier actually.
That looks like it's got a little nose.
There we go. All right.
There you go. The
So currently we have, if I'm able to do this, well, Lady Madame is missing. Custis is over here. Connor went after Custis.
yes.
Olivia is in here looking for an alchemist. Miles is waiting here. Lucaria is that is drawn for me. Damn it. Can I undo that? Nope. Doesn't matter. Lucaria is here. Alright. That's everyone, right? I don't remember what Daniel was, but that's okay. I haven't missed anyone.
I don't think Daniel loaded in. So
I'm doing-
up
Daniel
in the
wasn't
air.
here for this part, so.
He had
Yeah,
to
yeah.
go drop his mail off.
What?
Hmm?
I can't count. How many players do we have?
We have
The
a
six.
total of
I'm Spoon. I am Spoon.
6
Okay.
players, including Casey's new character.
I just can't count. Okay, so 6 is right. Look at everybody. And I don't have an extra. Alright. This is your rough map. I don't have a fully drawn out one that I wanted, that I was happy with. It just ended up looking like I'd half-assed most of it. It just looked like shit. It's fine.
Ark.
I know roughly what it's supposed to look like, and I just need to do small versions of everything. Alright. We're going to go back to Lucaria at the entrance with the guards. I don't remember the name of the guard, unfortunately. It has been a bit too long. And I
don't
didn't
think
write
they
it down
had
because I
names.
suck.
Name him Bill. Bill
Oh,
and Philip.
Bill and Ben.
what do I call him?
The flower, the
Philip.
nodding man.
Ding and dong.
No, how dare you sully the name of Bing and Bong?
B1 and B2.
My name's Jeff.
My name is
Ah.
Jeff.
The classic.
Joffrey.
I like
My
Bill
job
and
was
Ben,
Joffrey.
the
Bill and
guardhouse
Ben.
man.
Bill and Ben, the guardhouse man. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Bill and Ben.
Alright, so Bill and Ben, so one of them's standing at the front of the queue, and the other one's the person who actually brings out all the material stuff to get used to sign things. getting people in and out. Is this an extremely inefficient way of getting guests / people to come in and out of a major city? Yes. Extraordinarily so.
Is it hilarious?
Also, yes.
It is also hilarious, yes, but that's less of an issue. More of an issue is that it is a major city and that's not really something that should happen. But that's okay. It's just happening anyway.
Okay, it's just like the city of California. I mean, state of
jeez.
California.
All right. So Lucario. You put your hand forward. You put your hand on this orb, and it's flashed red.
I remember.
Are you doing anything in reaction to this? Or are you going to see what happens first?
Well, last time he wanted to use banishment or whatever it is.
I'm gonna
Like yourself.
look up the guard and ask him, what does this mean? I've never been here. How could I commit a crime? Like, plain innocent.
I didn't do it, dude. Trust me.
This is someone else's hands.
I haven't done anything wrong.
It had
This is someone else's
hands.
hands. I've replaced my hands with the hands of a criminal.
Yeah. Does he respond at all?
He pulls off his sleeve and he's just got an extra hand. He's just holding onto it.
So I'm going to say that Bill is the one that's been handing out and getting the orb and stuff. So hold on, I should have...
Sorry. The number does not add up to the digital root of this door.
shh. Bill just kind of reacts a bit in shock and like pulls his hand away and immediately like steps back, puts it down and like pulls his weapon out. He's pulls his weapon up off the ground where he's got it lying, because you know he's efficient like that, and points it at you, and calls out, "Oh, guards, need more. We got a
Yeah,
criminal."
As soon as he, like,
Oh yeah, we got a criminal.
And like you're just saying, like you saying that he's just kind of. You can roll persuasion if you want to try.
Well, this is
Yeah.
an honest mistake. The machine's broken. Let me get a new one.
You can try rolling persuasion.
Please, max roll.
wish this was lying, because I am pretty much lying through my teeth anyway.
Oh, no, this wouldn't be persuasion. This would be deception.
Yeah, I'm lying through my teeth.
Oh,
You
yeah.
are a criminal. But I thought
Persuasive
Lucario was
deception.
just your friendly ranger.
Yes, so
I need
close.
7. I'd
He
have
kind of like hesitates and stops for a bit. Just not. He's never had a criminal so far that's been.
Light.
The thing that's kind of confused him is that the rest of the group that's come in before you, you're very clearly part of that group, and none of the rest of them are criminals.
Yeah. I'm just gonna be like, I've been traveling with my group for like the past months. I've been with them the whole time. I don't know why this has happened.
Don't draw. Don't draw. Stupid thing. I can't stop drawing. There we go.
Man just wants to do one thing: draw.
I'm just gonna be like, I understand you're doing your job, but like, I feel like this is an honest mistake. Something's going wrong.
Well, I want to believe you. What? That's so loud.
Hey, it's not my fault it's loud.
Because it's so much louder than the other thing.
perfect time. I want to believe you, but.
Okay. But
Dramatic timing.
look, I can't really afford to go against the higher ups. Kind of got a family to feed, and I can't really afford to lose this job.
Look, how about I just walk away instead? I went into the
Probably
city.
just
Slip him a 5, Lucaria. Slip him a 100.
he just stops. He just goes, "Hold on, might have been a mistake. Just come with me for a bit. We'll try and. I'll give you another chance. I'll get a different ball, stuff like that. Just ask you a few questions. We'll just do it away from everyone else."
Yeah, sure.
He kind of gestures to follow you. He does look a bit unnerved, but he has not seen through your lie.
All right. Well, I'll follow him.
He leads you over to the small door inside the gate. So I'm just gonna check what my. Is stream still up?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Streamlabs just broke for a bit. All right, that's fine. All right, brings you over to the small gate, opens it, and just gestures for you to come in. As you do, he opens up some slats in that window and on the other side to let some of the light outside in. The room you're in now is just eerily red glow. As he shuts the door, it's not well lit. I'd say this is dim light.
Yep.
He sits down and just like, look, in reality, I need to arrest you. But that's a bit unfair on you and your entire group. Considering you didn't immediately attack me or anything, and I want to believe you.
I'm just glad that I was fortunate enough to meet someone as reasonable as you. I
just feel I could be a bit more reasonable with a bit of incentive.
Oh, what do you have in mind? I'm gonna like lean forward and give him like the seductive.
wink?
Like,
Hey, he's making a business deal. Come on, Cal.
Come on, let it play out. Let it play out.
I'm sorry, Dal. I'm not after that kind of stuff. Got a wife and kids. More looking in the regards to supporting them.
That's what I was thinking.
supporting them, not a problem. Okay. I'll pull out,
I should just tell you right now, you've been pegged as someone who's well off enough to actually bribe him, whereas
Yeah.
most of the criminals look too poor, so he just
Yep.
arrests them.
yeah.
And I thought Mr. Bill was nice.
He is.
He's nice.
He is. They're criminals. Just he sometimes lets some through. He's got his own reasons for it.
Just nicer to Benjamin Franklin.
He's just nicer to people with very shiny coins.
I'm just gonna be like, I understand these are hard times, aren't they? And I'm sure your wife's been asking for stuff and been hard, so here, I'll pull out 200 gold. I'll just be like, I just hope that things will work out better in the future, right?
Like you hold that out that sack and he reaches forward to grab it. She says, "Welcome to Neildra. Please go through."
I appreciate it. I hope to see the sights.
Just avoid any of these orb-looking things while you're in here.
Does he like show me what he means? Like the orbs I was
The
touching?
same mobs that you were touching. Just avoid some of these.
Not a problem. Thank you for your advice. I wish you and your family the best.
It's no problem.
I need to figure something out. One sec.
But
I like-
this poor man.
This is the best outcome.
Damn it,
Way
sorry.
better than if you'll banish.
It's only for an hour. Never mind. Can't Hunter's mark him.
Shit.
Wait, what
Wait,
the hell?
what if you got Lucaria to drop him something like unique, so then you can use like the finding spell to track it down later, you know?
Yeah.
No, but you have
Alright.
to know it. But say Daniel shows up and like, hey, I'm looking for
Oh,
something.
now
I
you're-
lent.
Now that you're currently thinking about it, and you've spent some time thinking, he's like, look, I've got to move on to the queue. Please go through.
Not a problem. And I'll leave.
Coming through, I'll actually describe the other side properly. So, since it's been a while, it's a cobblestone streets, well kept, especially because it's near the entrance. It is a bit worn down because it is also near the entrance. The big gates and a lot more travel through here. It's old travel though. There's not a lot of signs of constant use between the gates. There's mostly just individuals coming through. As you're a tracker, you can obviously tell. The buildings and so on around you, you don't see anything that looks particularly residential. Most of them have symbols or signage out the front of it denoting the name of a store or some kind of profession. There is a bit of noise and so on from people doing stuff and people doing business. It is, if I remember correctly, it's midday-ish when you guys are here. I'm pretty sure it was the case.
Yeah, ish.
Yeah,
Towards
midday-ish.
the later end of the evening, I think.
Was it? Oh.
It's late
Like
day when you
midday,
get there.
but like closer to afternoon than morning.
Like 4 o'clock? Is that what you're implying?
I don't know.
Like 1 or 2, I would say.
Yeah.
So it is quite busy. There are a lot of people in the commercial district doing business, and people buying and going. Like, it's not like every single store is packed, but just on this street alone, there's probably close to 100 people just out on the street, and people going in and out of stuff, carrying things around and so on. These people all look like they're very much doing business. They're not people that just live in the city per se. A lot of them look like they are other people from the industrial district or from commercial districts, on people doing jobs and deliveries and so on. Side effect of obviously being middle of the day where most people are working. Waiting for you down this street, standing out, considering you can recognize your teammates, is Miles.
Entire Tassadar, Lucaria. How goes the audit? You were held back a little, it feels like, or you just had to do as much paperwork as I did. Perhaps you're not as dexterous.
Turns out there was a few pieces of paper that they forgot, so I had to wait for them to find it, and that took a bit longer, and then I had to sign that. And then when I was about to touch it, they're like, one other person ran down and brought like 3 more papers that I had to fill out before I did. It was a long process. They just kept forgetting paperwork. I don't know why.
Completely understandable. Now then, everyone else is rushed off. I don't want to hold you down. Did you have any personal business that you had to attend to? Like for the guild or whatever?
I feel
Unless-
like that could happen a bit later. Let's meet up with the group, shall we?
I mean, if we can meet them up together, let's go for it. Let's visit Kirstis. I think she has someone else following her. wherever her parents are.
Yeah. that's it.
Industrial is the wrong name. Again. It's bugging me. Because industrial is technically commerce. It's where you would find the guards. It's where you would find the people who work for the city. It's like all that kind of stuff. Probably closer to like... Because the people that don't live in the... Stormwind, let's go.
That's a bit too.
That's fine, Stormwind's thing.
And government, nobility.
No, so the upper class live in the upper district. So nobility and so on are the richer portions. That's why it's the upper district. The lower district is for people who aren't part of nobility or the upper class.
Rich.
So in the upper class, you'll have bigger houses. The houses will have a bit more space around them. The streets have a bit more space on. Lower stuff generally have smaller houses or multi-story things with multiple people living in them. And a lot more buildings.
Just keep thinking of it. You'll get it. We'll all think.
We talking more like administrative districts or
Yeah, I think that's right.
Use a thesaurus.
So upper class district, you have nobility, you have wealthy people, you have the palace / castle / extremely extravagant building, and some people who live and work there. I'm going to say it's the governmental district. What did you call it, Dom? Just before?
like an administrative district.
Administrative, yeah.
Or-
That's what we'll be going with. I'm just going to call it admin for now.
Like Discord
Just-
admins.
Logistics.
Yeah. I'll put down here that this is public. Believe it or not, my handwriting isn't quite this terrible. It's just a side effect of how the drawing works in this. Okay. Administrative, you'll find... so in the upper district, you'll also find things like churches.
And me.
Maybe. You have the lake in the middle. The lake does have some people and stuff on it. And people who do like ferries across it to just shorten time going through the city. City is very large. It would take you hours to get from one side to the other walking. There are many thousands of people living here. So, you guys have come in. I'm going to stay with Miles and Lucario for now. Where are you two going?
Oh, we're gonna go look for Curses, aren't we?
You specifically after Custis?
Since we're not doing guild stuff or picking the fight, yeah.
Okay.
We have no idea.
Well, yeah, Miles would know which way they went, so just follow Miles.
Okay.
Now you look over to your left, this is called a lake. If someone didn't have a boat to traverse this, they might get stuck on the other side and too bored to go to where they want to go and might go to an area of palace guards. But that's
so-
just what the guide says.
So don't forget that the island itself also has the lake itself has a small island in the middle. Which I can't really denote on this, but that's fine. Alright, Olivia. You're looking for a specific alchemist or any alchemist?
No one in. There's no one in particular that I'm looking for. I'm just looking for someone that can sell me, like ingredients, basically.
Okay. You just look at the first one you come across?
Yeah. I'll look at the first
Okay.
one I come across. And
You would
have a browse.
you would have quite quickly found something that that you're pretty sure would be something like an alchemist. Quite quickly, after coming into the quite quickly after coming in, it would have taken about the time that Lucaria had the crap show going on to find it. So you would have gone in, so just walking down the main street and just looking at different signs and so on and different names. You eventually come across one that is no name on the front, but it does have a symbol, and the symbol is just simply a flask bubbling over, engraved in some wood. You being somebody who knows alchemy goes, that's probably an alchemist.
Yeah.
Entering in,
Okay.
as with most people that practice alchemy, you're aware that most people who have their workshops, especially attached to these kind of places, creates a lot of weird smells, and usually when they all combine, it smells like crap. This particular store, just like the rest of them, smells pretty awful. It's quite dark in there. The windows and so on doing a very poor job of letting the red light in. And there's not much lighting around. There's a few candles and so on. Most of the light and noise seems to be coming from a back room. So you come in and it's a few different kind of like display pedestals out the front. Kind of like it's a little bit fancy in that it's more of a display room than anything else. It's showing a bunch of different potions. Looking around, you can just see quite clearly in common on a plaque in a bunch of different, a few of them. So you potion of giant strength, potion of visibility, greater potion of healing. Kind of like an eclectic collection of ranging in price potions. Some quite cheap, some quite expensive. If anything, it's kind of like an alchemist equivalent of a jewel shop. It's a jewelry store kind of thing. There is currently no one manning, so there's all of these display things, and you go up to the main counter, which is currently unmanned, but there is a bell on it.
Okay. I need to remember what I'm actually after. Anything in particular that I wanted to...
Superior magic potion.
to make. I need to remember what I can actually do with the alchemist supplies too. I'm just gonna get my Xanathars out.
Alright, while he does that, Connor, you followed straight after Custis?
I was sort of like failing at sneaking behind her.
Okay, so you were like very clearly following behind her. Alright, so there's no... How tall are you again?
I am. Hold on, let me check. Like, not massive, but like 180, so that's 6 foot.
Okay, can I get you to roll a perception check, please?
Perception check. Okay.
Dom loves those.
I mean, my passive perception is 14, but let's see. Oh, wait,
There are a lot of people.
okay. Hey!
You follow Curses, no problems.
Well, I mean, she is what?
I'm
She's
now
how tall
7
herself?
I'm 7 foot now, thanks to becoming a Sarah.
Are your
Yes,
wings
so
still
it's not
hidden?
that she's... It's more the fact that there are... If you were 7 foot as well, that it's kind of like you guys can make eye contact over the top of a crowd.
But because I'm normal height, I'm having trouble seeing
not
past
so
a
much
few-
normal. You are still... Like... You're still tall, but not...
freakish.
You don't dwarf people.
Yeah.
Most people are just gawking at Custis as you guys walk through. Custis, you got your wings hidden, right?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
They are hidden.
However, they are still looking at the very tall, and to some of them attractive,
Oh, like
elfish,
Mother. What is she called?
Lady Dimitrescu.
There you go.
Oh my, no.
No. Custis is not belly thick.
She's tall though.
She
She's
is
tall and muscly and, you know, beautiful because she's got asthma blood and elf blood, but like, also,
And
she's
some
got
people
a
are going to be
constant
very much
scowl.
into that.
Yeah, you have like at least
There's
That's
plenty
at
I
of
least
said
numbers
some.
there.
You just
Yeah,
you
there
just
are
like
at
ticked
least
all the
a hand-
boxes for some people.
And are you
there's a
wearing
handful of
shoes?
boys.
Is Kirsten wearing
Yes.
shoes?
Yes.
That can
So you're even
still
taller.
mention defeat though. Hmm.
Oh my god.
It's not a fetish channel. Custis, what are you
there's-
looking for?
A healer.
Anything in the lower district?
Like a healer's shop or something? I don't know. What are they called? Just a healer's.
Medic.
Like, yeah, like a
Oh, is it any
healing
kind of
clinic.
So, as a general rule of thumb, people who would perform healing and so on would be people who are part of the churches on the other side. So, that's as I said before, so you usually have upper district healing. There are some people who cater towards the lower district. They do a lot of charity work, charity cases, so on. They're generally a lot to do with that kind of stuff. They're also a
Oh,
lot
yeah.
rarer.
Because the guard asked me, do I want someone who heals specific people or someone who heals everybody? And I said everybody, so he told me to go
Don't
this
get me
way.
wrong, the churches would heal everybody. But
Probably
depending on the church, whether or not they even consider doing
Yeah.
it for free.
But
There,
yes,
some of the
I'm
churches
actually
do have
looking for help.
smaller churches over here in the lower district.
Mm-hmm.
So you could go looking for one of the churches in the lower district to find a healer, or you can go looking for somebody who's not associated with one. There would be some
Oh.
druids located in the city who are capable of healing. There would be some other people who are of faith that don't have a church. And there'd be other people who are just familiar with, like, creation of healing potions or
My
like
mind is
using herbs and so on.
overwhelmed. So I'm just
This is
looking
a
for a
very
healer.
big city. There's if you're looking
I
for
would
something,
ask, probably, if someone who looks like a local.
there are guards. Probably every 50 to 100 meters. It's probably about a pair of
Alright.
guards on like corners of streets and so on. So you could ask a guard. You could ask any random passerby on the street. So assortment of people. Not many children that you see around. The further into the lower district you go, the more children you do see on the street. Even then, you don't see that many. So once you come out of the commercial district, you're in a residential area. So there's a lot more residents. Lots of people going about their day doing their normal daily things. Assortment of men and women. Varying heights. There are varying races. Predominantly human. Occasionally you do see some elves. There are a couple of dwarves as you guys walk past.
I'm specifically on the lookout for half elves. See any of those? But yes, I'm looking for a healer, so maybe I'd go to a church.
Roll perception.
Fucking.
Just if you
God
see
damn.
any half elves specifically.
Probably
Nope. You don't.
Well, you probably see me, and that's but you're not interested in me.
not. Yeah, I don't care. You're following me? Yeah, I don't take any notice.
Half elf? Oh wait, never mind. I know that one.
Yeah.
He is a healer, and he is a half elf.
Person? I'm looking for is a healer.
You do not
But I
see that
didn't
specific person.
No, but I didn't specify if they're a person of faith or not. So even I don't know if they're a person of faith and I created them.
I do, so
I would know, like Kirstus would know.
it's faith, but they're not part of any of the churches here. There is not a church to every god in this city. They be
But,
part
they
of
could
something.
they might just volunteer though. You never know.
They
Fuck,
could.
I'll go up to a guard. I'll go up to a guard.
Sure. Which is the first guard you see. Alright, walking up to this one. You could swear
the
this
friendly
is
looking guard.
Bill's twin.
Oh my god.
Identical. Everything about him is identical.
Bill?
You just
Oh my god.
that's here. There's no response for a second, then just turn and just. Oh, hello. Sorry, you must mean my brother, Bill. I'm Phil.
Ah, Bill. Right. I was hoping you could help me with something.
Yes. What you looking for?
I'm looking for a healer, but not one that's associated with a church, most likely. Specifically a half-elf, if you know any half-elf healers in the area.
Sorry, I'm not too familiar with all of it. It's a big city. I don't really remember everything. There could be a half-elf healer, but sorry, I'm not really. The closest healers we have nearby, I'm trying to remember its name. It's not Madam Abernathy, that's the wrong name. It's Madam.
Lord, lady, madame.
Shut up, Gracie.
Madam Urta.
Urta. Oh, another Urta.
Wait, Urta's wrong as well.
Urta. In so many.
It's like Earth. It's something similar to Earth.
Terra?
Yeah.
Yeah, Madam Terra. You're right. Yes.
Can you point me in the direction?
Yeah, sure. If you just continue down this road for about another 3 turns, take the next right, you'll see a sign at the front.
Thank you. I'll walk away.
All right. You're still following, Connor?
Yes.
All
Still
right.
following because
Back to Olivia.
I'm trying to find out about dark magic, and there is an angel lady around, so I called her.
Hello.
Okay.
Olivia.
I figured out a couple of things that I want. However, the issue is that I never got like starting goals for making my character. I never put that in.
You have party gold. It's fine. There's party gold. Yeah.
There's party gold.
There is
in the party sheet.
You have 8,000 gold.
That's cool.
It is.
Who's holding on to that? Though.
A person in the party that's not currently here. I just assume that you guys have it roughly split.
Okay, gotcha. Antitoxin is 50.
You'd have just about 1,000, just over 1,000 gold on you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then, remember
I would
correctly-
assume before you went to buy this, you would have grabbed money to go and purchase this.
Yes. Okay. So, 50, so it's...
Mind you, Olivia can come
25,
across as an airhead, so I can't say it's impossible you forgot.
25, 50, 100...
Da, da,
So
da.
200 GP. Okay. I wanted to get 200 GP worth of antitoxin ingredients. So that's enough for 8 doses.
I don't know why you're asking me. You haven't spoken to the shopkeeper yet.
They're
Can't
not there. I
believe
need
this,
to ring the
Ronald.
bell.
I
need to
can't
ring the bell,
believe
though.
you've done this. You're speaking to empty air.
Ding 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 ding.
Well, I need to ring the bell. Alright, Olivia's gonna ring the... Well, can I... I can't see
believe
any of this
that
in the
is-
store, right? I can't find the ingredients myself.
No, the front seems more like a display area for selling.
Okay. I will ring the bell.
How are you ringing it? Like you impatient, like smack it, or you just like
no,
normal?
it's just like it's like a light ding ding.
All right. You do the light ding ding. You can hear sound from out the back. And the occasional, kind of like a voice speaking up. It's really muffled. Can't make out what it's saying. After probably about a full 60 seconds, you think they probably didn't hear you.
I will try hitting it a little bit harder this time, but only once.
You wait another 60 seconds, still nothing.
Olivia's gonna kind of nervously be like, I don't want to ring it too many times because I don't want to annoy them, but at the same time, like, I need to get soda. She's gonna ring it 3 times at the same volume she did it before. Previously.
When they come out, can I speak to your manager? Alright. Ringing 3 times. You see, like, a moment, like, some of the sound in the background stops and just... And you hear what it sounds like a muffled, oh!
Oh, sorry.
And you hear a bunch of clattering and with some sounds and stuff. You just hear, like, in the distance, just, hang on, be with you in a second. And out comes, look, wiry white hair sticking out on ends, extremely dark black bags under his eyes. It's an elf. It does not have the beauty of an elf. It doesn't look like he's slept in months. Face is covered in patches and stuff of grime. The hair itself has... Damn it, Framer. Freaking Hollow Bastion. That's what I was thinking. He just comes out and says, sorry, I didn't hear you. I was doing making them. You see him kind of like gesturing in front of me. He's holding like one hand palm up, and the other one kind of like swirling over the top of it. Just making them Sorry, what can I do for you?
I was wondering if you had antitoxin ingredients for sale.
Sorry, She just looks a little bit very much wired, but also tired at the same time. Antitoxin. Give me 5 minutes. Wait, how much do you need?
For about 8 doses.
8. All right, big tub. I'll be back. You run into the back. As someone who's familiar with the alchemical process and alchemy itself, at least some of it, you're aware that at least creating antitoxins takes a lot longer than 5 minutes. Nonetheless, dudes out the back, you hear a lot of rattling and other stuff. Just like, and you hear pots and pans on, and then a bunch of different things being poured. So you do hear occasional swearing, sometimes in common, sometimes in a language you don't know. I assume you don't speak Elvish.
Does Olivia speak Elvish? I'll have that on my I might have it on my actual. I may have put my languages in. languages: Celestial, Common, Elvish, Undercommon. Yes,
I
I
do
know
speak Elvish. Oh, okay.
Yes.
You're hearing a lot of curses. Curses that are... It's kind of like a culture difference where, as an elf in Elvish, you don't say those things.
Casey beat me to the joke.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, but
Okay.
Festus is in the other area.
So you're hearing a lot of swearing, so occasional f-bombs and so on. Bit of a puff of smoke. You're not quite sure how there's a puff of smoke. It's making antitoxin. Not quite sure where the smoke's coming from. And following the puff of smoke is the alchemist carrying, somehow balancing this large pot that seems to be swilling with something, and 8 vials. Comes out onto the desk, and then you just watch him in an extremely speedy manner. This is like, there's no lip or anything specifically designed to pour this out of. Just perfectly pours all of the antitoxin, like one by one, into all of the 8 of the vials, and that's exactly the amount that he's made. Has all the vials, puts a cork in the top of all 8 of them, and just goes, all right, that'll be 200 gold.
Thank you very much.
She hands the 200 gold over. Okay. So Callum.
Yep.
What I gather from this place that this is a place where you get basically the finished product rather than the ingredients themselves, correct?
Generally, but it's also been made pretty clear to you just now that he has the raw ingredients on hand.
He may have them, but like it's depending on whether he's able to sell them or not. Because
You can always ask.
yeah, I like.
Do you also sell raw ingredients as well?
Oh, sorry, you perform alchemy as well? Oh, my headset is telling me it's low battery. Did you say something?
Yeah. She said like,
Yes, I do actually.
Okay. Oh, do you have a license?
she kind of scrambles around. Would that have been provided for her in the paperwork?
No.
No. Okay. I didn't know you actually needed a proper license to actually practice alchemy unless you were part of like a business or something.
I did not tell you.
That's true, you did not.
Well, it's more of a hobby, really.
I'm just screwing with you. There's no licenses.
You had me really worried there.
You're obviously new to the city. That's all right. What are you looking for?
Okay. She's going to pull out a piece of paper that has a list of ingredients on it. And I'm just trying to figure out which one she wants. Probably this one? Yeah. Hang on, I'll send it to you on Discord. Black.
Uh-huh.
I'm assuming he would know what the ingredients are.
That's fine. Are you just handing that over?
Yeah, just handing the. It doesn't have what she's trying to make on it. It's just the ingredients used to make it.
Guy kind of grabs it, and as he's reading, he's like, his eyes twitch a bit, his head twitches a bit. Finished reading it quite quickly, and just looks up at you, looks at it, looks up at you. You're gonna make this?
I consider it an area of specialty. I like to practice making them so I know how to counteract them.
Roll deception.
What do you mean?
Roll deception from her.
I'm not deceiving.
Don't forget Flash of Genius! Oh, never mind.
No, you beat it. I rolled terribly. Still looks at you a bit funny, and then just goes, alright. Just... I'll say it. As long as you never tell people what you're making with it. Feel free to tell people you bought from here, just never tell them what you're making.
Of course.
Alright. He goes back in to look for the different stuff. You hear what sounds like a trapdoor being flung open and slamming against something, followed by some steps, and then you hear kind of like a slipping noise, followed by a crash and a very loud fuck. After a while, you hear sound coming back up. Well, it sounds like coming back up. Trapdoor slamming back shut. And the alchemist, who you haven't asked the name for and hasn't given his name either, comes out holding a bloodied nose and a bag.
His bloodied nose?
Yes.
Because it kind of sounded like he had a...
No, he
dismembered
busted
nose.
his face slipping on a ladder. Why do I use ladders? Okay. Oh. Give me 1 second. Well, since you're only buying raw ingredients, I'll give you a bit of a discount. But unfortunately, drought poison itself is it's complicated and dangerous to make. But the ingredients are, especially these ones, unfortunately, are a bit expensive currently. Getting them in and out of the city requires a lot of effort. Kind of looked over and scrutinized. I've got to justify having them. I think that's my job. They're used in lots of things. 125 gold.
Sure thing.
She hands it over, and then she hands the gold over, takes the ingredients, and then goes,
Oh, wait, what's your name? I believe I asked.
Oh,
Nanya. Business.
so no one ever gets my name right. We've simplified it at the front. We just have the flask there. So I go by the alchemist.
Oh, well, nice to meet you, the alchemist. Thank you for your service.
Look, if you're ever interested in looking for potion goods again, especially the more expensive things, like what I've got on display. Please come back.
Thank you very
And then she will leave, and she will. Her next thing she wanted to do was try and find Kirstus.
Okay, well, she's going towards the lower district, so you're gonna have to spend some time looking.
All right.
I'm looking for me, but I'm
She
gone.
will do that. The whole party's chasing after Kirstus. How does it feel to be so popular?
I'm flattered, but you know,
Kirstus
good luck finding me.
Kirstus just looks down like, that's not vengeance.
The Mecca.
Hello? Oh,
Hello?
my microphone is going. Fucking jeez.
Hey,
Back?
so we're all
Okay, Casey. Your character wakes up in a bed.
She affords a bed. She's doing way better than Lord Lady Madame.
Alright.
Stop!
She wakes up in bed with
I honestly
who?
thought he was talking about about Lord Lady, and she was like waking up in a dungeon.
No. Looking around, it's a pretty bare room. Mostly, it's got the bed, it's got a nightstand, it's got a little chest of drawers, and so on. They look to be in a little bit of disrepair, and a lot of the stuff is covered in a little bit of a layer of dust.
How do I feel when I wake up?
Like somebody hit your head with 3 trucks.
Jeez. Fucking Christ!
You have no recollection of how you got there, or where you currently are.
Is there...
The last thing you
door?
remember is like you remember bits and pieces of flashes of your escape.
Okay, I'm gonna check that my bow is with me, and...
You have everything
Okay.
that you managed to find on your way out. So it would be your bow, a lot of your equipment and so on. You do not, however, have any money.
Am I dressed?
Yeah.
Okay, is there a door and water anywhere that I can see?
No water that you can see. There is a door. There's also a window leading in some red light.
Okay, I'm gonna grab everything on me, go towards the door, but I'm gonna be stealthy, and I'm gonna just open it slightly and peek out. Do I need to do a stealth check, or?
You trying to be stealthy?
Yeah.
Roll a stealth check.
I am.
All right.
Whoa, someone is sick of being caught.
I'm sick of it! Why
Like
do
that's
you
gonna
guys
stop me.
roll?
Casey, did you take skill expert?
Yeah.
Yeah, she gave herself double proficiency and stuff. Okay. You open the door practically silently, and just peek out. It just leads to a staircase. It has leads down a The staircase leads into kind of like a foyer room. There's a door at the bottom of the staircase after a few more steps. There's a door over to your left that you can see from where you are. You'd have to peek your head out to see further. There are some windows and so on leading out red light, and you can hear noise from outside.
Can I hear noise from inside the
Yeah.
house I'm in?
Outside the building.
Okay.
Looking
Would
around,
I-
you can probably surmise that this seems to be some kind of townhouse.
Okay. If I were to look out the window in the room that I was in, would that be able to see the direction of the noise is?
It's just general noise.
Okay.
It's just quite loud coming from out there.
I'm gonna close the door and then go look out the window.
Looking out the window, you get the lovely view of the building right next to you. Looking out the window, so you can look up. You can see what seems to be a red sky. Looking to your left. Sorry, I should point it. It's got like door, and then the wall to the right of that is where the window is. Looking to your left and like kind of peering out, you can see people moving past what looks like a really thin alleyway. So looking down, you can't see the bottom of it, but you're pretty sure it's just an alleyway.
Do the people look like common people? Or people doing business?
The people you can see, you can't see much other than the occasional person going past and so on. You can, however, hear, now that you're closer to the window, some voices from directly underneath you in the alleyway.
I'm gonna listen in.
Roll perception.
Oh. Right.
You hear some voices. Can't make out what they're saying.
No expertise there.
I can see them. Can I see them?
No.
Okay.
You're on the second floor, and you can't look down enough.
You know what? Will I'll just walk out the door.
You're just walking out onto the staircase?
Yeah, I'm going down. Do I see anyone?
One second. Just gonna do this while I remember it. Are you looking out the window, or are you just looking inside the house?
Looking inside the house.
Inside the house, silent.
Like oddly silent?
It does not sound like there's anyone in it.
Okay. If I look out the window, can I see those people whispering?
The window leads to a different side.
Oh.
Window's leading out the front of the house, which leads to the main street.
Okay, then can I look at the people and see the common people?
There's an assortment of people.
Assortment?
Lots of different people look like they're at work and traveling through. Nobody looks particularly dressed fancy.
Can I search the house to see if there's any thing to identify the people who are in the house, or who should
can
be
if you
in
want
the
to.
house?
Sure.
Yeah.
There's two more doors that you haven't explored down here.
Two more.
There's two, so two that aren't the front door. or the door you just came through. One of them's down next to the staircase, so like that one you couldn't see before, and the other one is so coming down the staircase. There's the front door, which is right in front of you, and a door to your left.
I'll go to the left because I probably want to get some water and food. See if it's a kitchen.
Sure. Opening that up, it is what appears to be kind of a kitchen place that people would prepare food. Looks abandoned.
And is there food? Can I see edible food anywhere?
There's some stuff that maybe was food. Maybe a year ago.
Oh. Is there like a tap?
Nope.
Okay. I'll leave that room and go to the room under the staircase.
I should point out that in this world and universe, taps and things like a shower or stuff like that where you can clean yourself off, it's not that they don't exist, they're expensive.
Oh, then what's the normal way of people getting water?
Pumps. Like stuff that you manually pump, so you either have your own private one at the back thing that like comes off of a generic city pipeline if you're in a city, or you can have a communal one or a communal well.
Yeah. I'm guessing there's none in there.
There's not one in this one.
Yeah. Oh, so to the other door?
Because the more communal it is, the cheaper it is.
Yeah. I'll go to the other door.
Going to the other door, you open it up. There's a singular bookshelf and a desk. There is a window and another door inside this one, on the opposite wall to the one you're facing. They appear to be leading out onto essentially what looks like a tiny backyard. I say backyard, I'm talking more something that's like 2 meters by 2 meters. You can see a well with a pump attached.
Do I see anything that I could fill
Would it be a well?
with water?
No, not a well. It's just a
Okay.
pump. It's just a pump. No well attached. Sorry.
Okay, I'll look through on the desk and through the book. It's just this...
The bookshelves themselves are empty.
Oh,
It's just a bookshelf.
okay. Is there anything on the desk?
Desk itself is scratched up and looked like it had been well used, but hasn't been used in a long time.
Any
Very
drawers?
dusty. You're starting to put together that you, during your blackout period, found a house that you thought was abandoned. You found one.
Jesus Christ.
You can literally just go outside and pump the water into your mouth.
Okay. Do I look like presentable?
No.
Okay.
There's no mirror in this house for you to check.
Perfect. So I'll send you my character, what my character looks like.
Wait, can't we all see by now?
Show it. Just show it.
Oh yeah, it's too large of a file to send anyway.
Just set it as your token to make everyone lag.
Wait, does it actually?
No, shouldn't. Should downscale it, but
Just do it.
How do I do it again?
Just do it!
it'll put it in the tokens file thing. And you just set
Make
it as
your
token.
memes come true!
I will. Calm down. Is this the right one?
Is it another half-naked woman?
No!
Was that the last one?
It's a character next campaign.
Making me lag a little.
Oh, God.
There we go. So, I have like a hat, right? And like a cloak, and I'm just gonna like hide my face with the hat.
Okay. Have you
We
set
then-
this?
should be able to see this.
It should be on my character profile. Can you not see it?
No.
No?
80 is still loading. Don't worry.
How could you pick? Oh,
I can't
Hey.
click a character sheet, so it's loading.
how could you pick such a big a file?
Cause it's
Does that come
it's
through
a-
for you guys?
Yeah, it comes through.
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay, I
Yeah.
loaded it. No. It was in the corner. No, it just hasn't changed.
It hasn't changed.
No.
Casey, you
changed on
did
my
go back
screen.
into your folder, right? And then double click on it. In the tokens thing, you went into the data folder and then
Yeah,
found it there.
it shows up on my screen.
You double clicked it?
Cat.
Yeah, I double clicked
Try
it.
swapping it to anything else.
Okay. Kind of aiming.
Okay, that worked.
Oh.
Nope, I don't see him.
Wait, no. Oh no. What did you change it to? Did you change it to something just now?
Yeah, I changed it to something else. Oh my
Change
God.
it back. Change it back.
Wait, why?
I don't.
'Cause it's
notice the
correct now.
difference.
Oh.
It's just loading.
Oh, there we go.
See?
He's like a widow or
There
something.
we go. Oh, W Lop.
Wow,
Yeah,
what a cool
as-
character.
Actually, no, it's by next to you.
Wait,
No.
Chelsea, do you know where this is? How do I find it?
It's on her Patreon and her Instagram. I'm subscribed to her Patreon. So.
Nexie?
NIXEU.
NIXEU.
Yes. She's such. Oh, they.
Art Station?
Yeah, they're really like good artists.
Oh man, that's a sweet poster.
Yeah.
Nixu Cybersecurity. That's who we're after, right?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, this reminds me of that other guy who posts
There you go.
very
Hello.
good art.
Yeah.
I posted
Okay,
it
so-
in the D&D chat.
Can people now? Yeah.
I just
Very
have
nice.
red
That's
eyes.
nice. Fuck, how do you
Instead
art
of-
like that?
I know, right? They're so good.
Like IRL.
Hashtag goals.
Okay,
Alright.
Share content, what?
I'll just hide myself as I walk out.
Okay. Walking out on the street. No one really notices, like, pays any particular attention to you. If anything, people probably stop for a second and just, like, half glance at you because you're someone wearing almost complete black.
Mm.
That's it.
Okay.
You're just mostly ignored.
So, if I were to go to the pump, that would be at the back of the house?
Yep.
And say I went through the alleyway that I saw my bedroom, would I still be able to go through the alleyway into my backyard?
It's fenced off.
I can jump in.
You can.
I'm
You could also
gonna,
just go back through the house.
I'm gonna actually go to the alleyway that I heard the people talking. Stealthily.
I'm gonna say that you've spent, since you've been like considering what you wanted to do and so on, and like your own environment, and like searching stuff over. You spent a while searching. You walk around into the alleyway.
Holy shit, she does do commissions?
Yeah. Actually, I think sometimes, not all the time. And I'm too poor for commissions, so.
In the alleyway, you see what looks to be somebody slumped over against the ground. There's no one talking; they're just by themselves.
You literally missed a murder, Casey.
I know. How sad. Okay, I'm gonna sell, just in case. Walk up to them.
Furious typing.
I'm just shitposting in the chat.
I'm gonna make sure that no one is around first, and if there is no one around, I'm gonna inspect.
There's no one in the alleyway, like immediately visible. If you want to do perception, see if anyone's particularly
I
paying
do.
attention or anyone's in the thing.
Not too bad of a roll.
You don't notice anyone else in the alleyway, and no one seems to be paying particular attention to the alleyway. It's quite thin, probably like shoulder to shoulder. You can't fit two people down it.
Okay, I'm.
It's got
gonna
some grime
go-
along the thing. It's not somewhere that looks like it's regularly cleaned,
Yeah.
either.
It's very small. I'll go and inspect the body.
I didn't say it was a body. It's a person slumped over.
Yeah,
Oh.
person.
It's a person slumped over, yeah. Not
Yeah,
a body.
Their body. No, a person has a body, right?
Yeah, but he's saying
Yeah, I
it's,
didn't say
it's
they were
not
dead.
it's not necessarily dead.
I know, but like I say inspect just because.
Okay.
Come on,
walking
let's not get
over, it
pedantic.
becomes very apparent that they're dead. And I'm just shitposting.
You can't.
Ha! You got fooled. You got goofed.
They're not moving, and there is a lot of blood down the front of their. This is way too upbeat of music. It's something a bit more ominous for this. Hey, it's essentially just like if they whatever clothes and stuff they wear. It's got this huge blood trail leading down on the front of their shirt. It looks like it doesn't look like their not shirt, their top. It doesn't look like their top itself has been damaged or they've been wounded anywhere there. They're just slumped forward with their head forward and a hood up. So you can't actually see their face.
Okay.
There's a lot of blood. The blood itself is like pooling on the ground as well.
I'm going to unhood their face.
Mm-hmm.
And look at them, and do I figure out what they are, like race, how old they are, what gender?
Okay. It's clear this person's a woman. Pulling the hood back. Their eyes are missing. And their mouth is just hanging open, slack-jawed. It does not appear to have teeth or a tongue in it. It looks like it's been mauled quite completely.
Why they roll so low on perception? My God.
Their head itself, other than the eyes and mouth, mostly mutilated. Their ears have been removed. Most of the hair has been.
Adrian?
Most of the hair itself has been mostly cut off or is like matted with blood and like wounds all across the hair and head. The rest of the body seems to be completely untouched. From the general shape, you think it's a woman.
Okay. Can I figure?
Roll medicine if you want to know anything else other than what you just generically see.
I would like to roll medicine to see like what killed her, like if it was like, or like what ripped out her things, like if there's any claw marks or.
One second, I'm about to lose sound.
I rolled a 5.
Oops.
I hate this game.
Change the sound. stream thing to change it back to this thing.
Character artwork done by the same artist. Just all gonna commission.
Well, this person's amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
It's like the girl version of. Okay, this is pretty effed up. Saki-chan or whatever he is.
Yeah, that.
Okay,
that
we're back.
fucking art is nutty.
With that medicine check,
That's insane.
they probably died from their wounds. Probably.
Thanks. Thanks.
You're assuming so, judging by the fact that there's a lot of blood.
Yep.
Run away before you get pinned for the murder.
I should also point out the alleyway that you're in, the red light from the sky and so on, doesn't really light it up properly. And neither does the normal light. It's a very dark alleyway. It's shaded by the buildings either side.
Assuming I can't really see any like markings of like where people went.
Considering this alleyway is not really clean and so on, you could roll survival, have a check for tracks or signs of people. It looks like you can see what, as far as what you can tell, is like some foot scrapes and so on, where somebody's like slipped along the floor. It's a little bit slippery and mossy in here on the way in, and then 2 drag marks leading up to where the body is slumped.
And
As far as
nothing
you can
else.
tell, somebody has been dragged into this alleyway and then left there.
But nothing indicating anyone's climbed on the walls to get anywhere.
As far as you can tell, it doesn't look like anyone even left.
I'm gonna try jumping the fence to go to my backyard.
Okay, so you're just gonna walk down the alleyway to where the fence is and then jump it?
Yep.
Okay. Fence is taller than you are. Well, not by much. You'd be able to reach up with your hands and grab it and probably pull yourself over. Just give me an acrobatics.
How about athletic?
You can do athletics if you want to instead. Your athletics is better?
I'm proficient.
You didn't take proficiency in the one that you've got the biggest stat in?
I mean, better to have many stats, right?
Yeah, doesn't matter. They're usually interchangeable. That's all. That's all.
Oh, can I change?
Yeah, I would have the thing in acrobatics.
Okay, but let's take that roll, okay?
That roll's fine. So a 23. Yeah, just you grab yourself, jump yourself over.
I'm gonna go to the pump and pump myself some water and some water to like wash my face.
Okay. Pump hasn't been used in a while. It's a bit rusty. From lack of use. Takes you a bit of force and effort to get it to work. You get it to start pumping. The first couple of pumps bring out some water that doesn't look entirely clean. Probably just due to the fact of just grabbing all the dirt and stuff that was inside it. And then afterwards the water comes out pretty clean. Yeah.
Is there anything noticeable in the backyard?
Overgrown grass.
Okay, after I do that, I'm gonna walk back into the house and go to the room that was also upstairs. The door.
I said the door that was upstairs, so it's a staircase up to just that room.
Oh.
How do I? It's not a complicated floor plan. If you've got that map up again, like is like a side-on view. So you got front, back, staircase. Alright. Another door up here. And you have a door here facing the screen.
Yeah.
The staircase is not actually that tall. That is not to scale at all. But yeah, that's essentially what it is. And so you've got the little study here, and then you've got the backyard and the fence out here, and you've got a kitchen over here, and a bedroom up here. It's not at all to scale, but essentially that's what you're looking at.
Well, I just make sure that my face is clean, my hands are clean, and then I'll just walk out. And probably
You keeping an ear out or an eye out for anything?
ear and eye out for anyone that's watching me or looking at me, or anyone coming from the alleyway. And avoiding, if I see guards, I want to avoid the guards.
Okay.
Excellent choice of words.
So you're walking through the house?
Yeah.
Okay. You start walking through and you hear noise coming from upstairs.
Oh my fucking god.
Are you ignoring it?
Into my room. Yeah, no. I mean, no, I'm not ignoring it. I'm going up to it. I'm stealthing. Oh god. Stealthing, getting my bow out, and I'll go up to that room. Go up. Oh, they're gonna know. My bow is so bad.
You take a step onto the bottom step of the staircase and the sound upstairs stops. You still going up?
How long would it take for me to like go back to the backyard, jump over the fence, and then like parkour up to the room that I was in?
Sorry? What was that?
Like if I were to go back out the backyard,
Yeah.
jump the fence into the alleyway, could I parkour up into my room
You
that I woke up in?
It wouldn't be sneaky though.
But it would be cool.
You'd be essentially
What?
kicking off of the walls.
Yeah. Ah, fuck it. I'm gonna... I'm gonna Misty Step to the top of the stick.
Okay. You're casting Misty Step.
No, wait. No, I'll just walk. I need to use it to escape. Because I never think of an escape plan. I'll just walk up and prepare an attack.
Okay. So you're just walking up? Bow pointed at the door?
Yes.
You walk up the staircase. It's mostly quiet. Occasionally, there's a bit of creaking, kind of going with the house. It could easily be something you could point and just be like, "Oh, that was a house, not me." Like, and I'm sure, probably wasn't noticed. Getting to the top, you still haven't heard a single sound from the other side.
Open the door.
You're opening the door?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The door opens into the room. As you open it, And look around the room. Most of the room is exactly the same as when you left it. The bed is still like a bit unmade and so on, mostly dust and so on. In the middle of the room, however, are 2 eyes and a pool of blood.
I want to open my door, like push the door to the very back to make sure no one's hiding behind it.
Mm-hmm.
And then look around into the room for anyone that I can see that's like been here other than me.
Roll perception.
Oh god.
You push the door the full way open, and it just like lightly bumps up against the wall. Just boom. Look around the room, keeping your bow ready. There's no movement. Doesn't look like there's anyone in here.
Under the bed?
You get low to the ground, bow ready, expecting something to either be hiding under there or someone would like jump out or something, and nothing.
I'm gonna walk to the window and look out to the alleyway again. Anyone?
Walking over to the window. The window itself is not something that opens. It's just just glass panes set into a wooden frame.
Okay.
So you look out, look down. You can't quite see the bottom of the alleyway. You don't hear anything from down there.
Fuck me, bro. Where the fuck did they go?
I hope you're not saying this out loud.
No, I'm not saying this out loud, but I'm just like in my head, you know? I'm just like, what the fuck?
I should also mention you're still wounded, by the way.
What?
You've not had a proper full rest.
Okay, how many wounds do I have?
Half your health. So 54.
Spoiler!
Oh no.
Spoiler! Ah, shit, bro.
And you feel a sharp stabbing pain in the back of your head, and everything goes black.
Thanks. Fuck! Are you serious? Dude, what is this shit? Why my perception was so fucking bad?
It's okay.
Man.
We're not finishing your thing just yet. You wake up. It's still light outside. It's always light outside. Some time has passed. Looking around the room, you have 1 health, by the way, so you have 107 wounds. Looking around the room, there's still some dried blood in the middle. The eyes are gone.
Wait, I wake up in the room.
Yep.
On the bed? On the floor.
Right next to the window where you've collapsed.
What the fuck? Okay, I quickly turn my head around. Do I see anyone?
Not that you notice.
Fuck.
You probably think it's been it's kind of a while.
I hear nothing. I see nothing outside.
No, you hear a fair few people talking in the alleyway. This time the sounds and talking are quite loud and quite clearly to hear. It's just like, fuck, can't believe there's another one. It's a bunch of people speaking in common, and they, to you, quite clearly sound like they're talking about the body in the alleyway. You're coming to. You hear a knock at the door, the front door.
I wait a bit.
The knocking is then replaced by thumping, just like somebody's got their fists smacking against the door. Boom, boom, boom. Open up!
Okay, I'm going to... Because, like, I'm on, like, 1 health, right? I haven't had a rest at all. I'm assuming... Okay, I'll go downstairs. I'll act, like, really pathetic. Not act, but, you know, like, I've wounds. My head banging, and I'll open the door.
You're gonna exaggerate it?
Yeah.
The thumping's like continues. It's Capel Guard, open up. These
Okay.
heroes said, bloody, I hate formalities, man.
Round
This
3!
place is clearly abandoned.
Round 3! Against the guards, let's go! I open the door.
And as they reach forward to do another thump, and you just open the door in their face. They're just like, it's not abandoned?
Hello?
Person was thumping on the door. Grizzled, older man, greybeard. Probably looks to be in about his 50s. Got some scars on his face. Wearing half plate.
Am I bleeding anywhere?
Well, not that you're really paying attention to, but there is blood on the back of your head and down the back of your neck. Yes, you got hit very hard.
Yep. I'll look at him and be like, "Are you gonna ask about the person in the alleyway?"
Ma'am, do you live here?
No, I don't. I came to here. I don't have any recollection of how I got here. And the second I woke up, I went out to the alleyway because I heard people talking there. And there was a body. I went to wash myself up because I was very dirty then. And I got stabbed in the neck. And I turn around and I show him the blood.
You didn't get stabbed in the neck. You've been hit with something blunt in the back of the head.
Okay. I'll tell him that. I got hit.
Turning around and showing it stuff, it's very clear that you are actually wounded. He's like,
So, and then I just woke up and I saw those. And I remember seeing that the body was missing eyes and teeth. And they're on the bed right now. I have absolutely no idea what happened.
Alright. Alright, what's your name and occupation?
My name is Oakley. And I'm an adventurer.
Adventurer. They're not coming. Haven't actually seen one in a while.
That's fair. I don't even know where this place is, so I couldn't tell you anything.
Don't know where this place is. This is the capital.
Capital of where?
This is Neodra. It's the capital. What do you mean the capital of where? You don't get here by accident.
If only you knew. Actually, I came from Netherwinter. I don't know where this place is. I have no idea how.
Boys, get the orb.
Uh-oh.
Oh God, please! I've done nothing. I've done nothing.
Oh, it's just a formality. Just check you're not a criminal.
That's fair.
Please place your hand on the orb. It flashes red. You'll be placed immediately under arrest. We'll be taking you back for questioning, and then we'll be locking you up until we find out what you actually did wrong. And then possibly adding more charges, considering if you are a criminal, it's very likely that you are responsible of what's happening in the alleyway. If it shows up green or blue, we're fine. Well, no, if it shows up green, we're fine. If it shows up blue, then it means you haven't been here before, which means you haven't come through the entrance before. And so you shouldn't be able to have gotten into the city. Just put your hand on the orb.
I mean, man. I don't know. I'll do it. But I'm being honest, I don't know anything.
Alright, so you put your hand on the orb? Yes?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Has Oakley ever been to Neildra before?
Yes. I've never been there.
Wait, you have or haven't?
Haven't ever been
Yeah,
there.
haven't. Okay. Orb glows blue. God, you kind of see him relax a little bit. He's like, okay, not a convicted criminal yet.
I mean, man. If you knew the shit that I went through.
Oh, look, I'll believe you that you didn't come through the entrance, but the only ways to get into the city that aren't through the entrance are, in fact, illegal. So I will need you to come back with us while we ask you questions, try and investigate this.
That's okay. If you want, I don't mind being tested for lying or anything like that. I only know from the time that I was captured, and then it just went blank.
Look, we'll get this sorted. Just Oi, George. Take her over too. Back to the guardhouse.
Could I get some medical attention as well? Just, you know. I'm
Yeah,
very-
we'll have a healer brought.
Thank you.
Alright. They take you out into the street and stuff, and kind of escorting you. It does a little bit stand out to the crowd that you are being escorted by guards.
Yeah.
But they're not like holding on to you or anything, they're just making sure you actually go with. You're not trying to escape or anything, you're just happy to go with them?
Yeah.
Okay. Custis and Connor.
Yeah, Casey, imagine the first time you're actually like agreeing with the guards and going along with them, you don't get attacked by them. That's crazy.
Unbelievable, truly.
I've been traumatized. When Quack said I could just walk out, I'm like, are you sure? Yeah.
Gets kinged head and kicked into the ground
New
again.
character, new you.
Little lady, madame. People thing. Okay, I'll shut up.
Custis and Connor, you guys search around. Like, you've spent that time searching around. You walk down the few streets, you follow the directions towards Madame Terra's.
She's following directions. I'm just following her.
Sorry, yes. You come to.
We're working together on this.
It's kind of looks like a townhouse. Out the front, there is a kind of well carved Madame Terra's just like sign out the front. As you walk in, there's a bit of a, like, as you get closer and so on, you start opening the door, you hear a lot of talking and stuff, people going around. It's a bit of a bit urgent sounding, and people shouting around. You hear like a older woman's voice saying, just like, all right, we need more bandages. It sounds like it's coming from kind of a back room. There is essentially like a reception area. There's a few different people sitting down. A couple of them look a bit sick. One of them holding what looks to be a broken arm. None of them look particularly well off. They're a bit dirty. Clothes aren't very well made or very expensive.
How many?
There's 3 people. There's a young boy with what appears to be his mum. They both look very unwell. And a man probably in his 30s holding his arm, which is currently sitting at a crooked angle.
I'm going to go up to the boy and the mother. and
Hold
kneel
on.
down
There's
in front of
also a lady standing behind a counter that's acting like a receptionist.
I'm ignoring her.
So
I'll go
she,
kneel in front of them.
you're kneeling in front of them? Yep.
So they look sick, like pale, kind of sweaty.
Yeah.
I'm healing them. We lay on hands for 20 points each. Wait, they don't even have that much health, do they?
Nope.
Wait,
I'll
what?
heal the. How much health do they have? 10?
I'm sure 5s and 10s would do.
They would have like 7 and 6. There's a high health boy. Max.
Well, they're not dead, so they have at least 1 health left each. So I'm going to heal them both for 5 points, and that would also cure disease or poison as well.
Okay.
Cure 1 disease or neutralize poison. You can cure multiple diseases and neutralize multiple poisons with a single use of lay on hands. Yeah.
You can, yes. Huge Ford and you do the lay on hands. Like they like shrink back because this very, very tall person has just kind of walked over and like leaned over and just reached out, touching them. No words or anything. Your hands shine as you touch them. You kind of just catch them before they like shrink too far away, and the healing happens. They both instantly feel so much better than they did before. A lot of so their faces were they're sweating, extremely pale, sunken eyes and so on. Both of them get color back in their face almost instantly, and a lot more lively. Just, oh, thank you. Do you work here?
No.
You're new. Oh. Well, we don't have much, but this is what we were going to be paying. And she holds forward. She holds a small sack forward, jingles
push
with
her hand away.
coins.
And shake my head.
Oh, well, thank you.
Just take care of him.
She kind of like stands up, pulling the son, just like kind of like bowing towards you and like just, thank you, and like nodding and stuff like as she walks out the store. And they walk out.
I'm not
Receptionist
sure if I
kind of
can
just be
heal a
watching this,
broken
going,
arm. Can I heal a broken arm? I don't even know.
yeah.
Yeah? Okay, I'll go heal this dude's broken arm. I just want this, like, place that if I can question this lady, if she knows all the healers in town, which I'm hoping she does, she's not busy. So I'm getting rid of her business. Which honestly is pretty bad, but look, I'll pay her. It's fine. It'll be fine. I'll go heal this dude's broken arm.
You don't even need to heal him for 5.
Okay. Another 5?
Yep.
Sure. Done. Taken off my...
Reach forward and like he's seen you what you did with the other ones, and he's kind of just like he was looking hopeful that you'd come over and do it because he's obviously sitting there in a fair bit of pain. Reach over and put your hands on his arm. Light shines out of your hands and the arm just shifts back into place. And then just like the pained look on his face just completely gone. It's like, oh, thank you. He just stands up and walks out.
Now I'm going up to the receptionist.
Okay, the receptionist is a young woman. It's kind of just watching what you're doing, just like surprised that somebody would just walk in and do this. Very much against the norm of the city. John. Thank you? But there were also customers, like...
Okay, so... How much gold do we all have, roughly?
You have a fair bit.
I think it worked out to just over 1k each.
Man, we lost a lot of money to seal that monster away.
You have to take the money off, Quack, but I'll just drop 50 gold on the counter.
Look, how would I just... do that, I can go... Oh, she's still got... That's wrong. Second. None. Oh, doesn't matter. I can take 50 off. You're just dropping 50 gold on the thing?
Yep.
Like it's hot?
Yeah, drop it like it's hot.
Alright. Okay. She'd still read that.
I know, that's the point.
Okay. Yours for the 50. She's... Oh, well... I was about to ask her, since you're very clearly capable of doing healing, we do have a bit of a situation. And as she's like partway through saying that, he's from the back room, he's like, I said I need more bandages!
Oh shit. Is that the lady's voice? That same lady I heard before? The old lady? Okay, I'll head around. And in, suppose? Yeah, I don't speak that language, Casey.
She's giving you a smiley face, going, yay.
I can look on your stream.
She walk in. It's a... the woman herself is, she's... probably looks to be in her late 40s. Her hair's... bits of her hair look like they've gone a little bit grey. Most of the colour's still there. Human looking, at least. And she's currently
Quack.
Hmm?
You have your face cam on and you have climb, options, credit, exit.
What?
Oh wait,
What are you talking about?
JK.
What?
Ignore Casey.
She's currently essentially what looks like in the battle with somebody who's waving around a stump of an arm, and he's currently bleeding a lot.
Okay, I'm gonna push this person down. Flailing person.
It's a younger man.
I'll put my hands on his shoulders, push him back down onto the bed, cot, whatever he's in, and heal him.
Okay. Spend 10 if you want to fully heal.
Easy.
You can't bring back lost limbs. If
No,
the limb
but
was
I
there,
can
you'd probably be able to reattach
heal
it, but it's gone.
At this point, I've walked in just to like speak to the snip, and it's just like, oh, where'd the big lady go?
She's like kind of just like in shock, and then just like points towards the door, towards the back room. It's just a doorway, more than a door.
I give her a courteous nod and walk through myself.
Oh.
Just taking over this lady.
Yeah, you're walking in on a lady who's trying to bandage up this bleeding stump arm thing. As Kirsten just walked in, just like put her hands down, bang, and then just healed the guy. Bleeding stops. There is a lot of blood everywhere. The guy calms down and seems to have fainted, just from the shock of it all. Lady, she's a bit portly. Kind of like just sits up a bit. Just, I say portly. Portly is the wrong word. She's not thin.
average BMI?
It's more like the lower end of the society and stuff are generally, especially the lower district, people are a lot thinner in general because they can't afford a lot of food and like healthy food and so on, so they eat unhealthily and they eat cheaply and so on.
Yep.
She doesn't look thin or gaunt. Probably was not the word. She just looks like healthy.
Okay.
Compared to a lot of the other people here. So, a healer. Oh, a paladin.
How did she know I'm a paladin?
Vibe check.
She fucked
Okay.
me.
What priests do you know carry a halberd?
What do you
What?
roll for a vibe check?
I'm not carrying a halberd. I'm
Sorry.
carrying a glaive.
Glaive
Oh,
and halberd are the same thing.
True. Yeah, but
Yeah, but I like the word glaive. I don't like the word halberd. It just sounds stupid.
How disrespectful.
Yep. Look, I said it.
Glaive
It's
is a halberd. Sorry,
glaive sounds cooler. Sorry.
it's a different thing. Look, clerics don't use those.
Okay. Okay.
The assumption is that, and the assumption is also the fact that you are still wearing pieces of your armor.
Suppose. Okay. Well, I will. You know what? I'm gonna just let out my wings. Poof. They're there. And then I'm gonna say, I'm
Okay,
looking for someone.
maybe not a paladin.
I'm looking for someone, and I hope you can help.
Sorry, lady, if you're looking for more people that look like you do right now, I can't help you.
I'm looking for a healer.
I'm a healer?
A specific healer, obviously.
Give me more to go off of. Like, what?
Half-elf man. He would have a daughter.
Half-elf
I
man
just
with
want
a
to
daughter.
I just want to clarify she's not talking about me.
I'm just gonna like extend my wing out in front of Connor and like block him, so this lady's attention is on me.
Half-elf healer?
Yeah.
Not anywhere here in the lower district, no.
None.
Not that I know of. Not anyone that does legal business.
Where would I go to find illegal business? You wouldn't be doing illegal business.
You just have to find it. You'd have to probably find somebody that's been treated by them.
Of course. Lovely.
Sorry, I tend to avoid treating anybody that's been branded or somebody that I think might be a criminal here. It does.
Wouldn't be a criminal, I wouldn't think.
Not them being a criminal, but healing criminals makes you a criminal. It is against the law here.
He doesn't discriminate who he heals.
Then he's
Very well.
probably not doing it legally.
Is there a tavern or a bar around where sketchier characters frequent?
If you head south a bit, kind of towards the commercial district, away from where the guards are stationed, there's a tavern down there. The Oak's Breath.
Very well. Thank you for your time. Put my wings away and I leave.
As you're leaving, she calls out. She's like, "Thank you."
Yeah. As I walk out, because I know where she's going, I quickly say, "By the way, you still got that fella's arm? Like the bit that's come off?"
What did you say? Sorry.
Just asking the lady about the just nodding to the fellow who's fainted. You still got like the bit of the arm that's gone?
No, he's been brought here. I think by friends or something. They've run off now.
Oh,
It's
shame.
been an accident at one of the work sites, and it's been
that's
cut
a
off.
shame. That's a shame. I could have reattached it. Oh well. Not my problem. Alrighty. Oh, can't be helped. See you later. And I leave.
All right.
So I can reattach the arm, but I kind of need the arm here.
You guys walk out and start walking through the streets towards the direction you've been pointed towards. Lucaria and Miles.
Yes.
You there, Nick?
Nick, you have to shout yes also.
You are muted if you are not aware.
He's also away on his.
I assume he's be right back. Okay, that's fine. Go to Olivia. Olivia, you're traveling to find which way to. Traveling. You'd be behind Miles and Lucario on the trip.
Yes, I'm trying to find Test.
I'd say traveling forward. You wouldn't be that far behind them. Are you trying to catch up to the rest of them quickly, or are you quite happy to just kind of take your time?
Catching up to curses at the moment is the main goal. So I'm trying to make sure that I because I saw them. I may have seen the direction in which they headed off to. So I want to get there as quickly as I can.
Okay. I would say after a short amount of time, just kind of heading east towards the lower district, you actually come across Lucario and Miles.
Oh.
Well, howdy there, Olivia. How goes your search for that alchemist you're looking for?
Found it and got the materials that I needed. I guess while I'm here.
She hands each of you a vial of antitoxin.
Why, thank you kindly.
All of us to have at least one dose on us, just in case.
I'll have to repay the favor in kind sometime.
So that was. I need to actually mark these in my goddamn inventory. Alright.
Inventory is full.
So, antitoxin. I now have 6 vials out of the 8 that I started.
1 second. Swapping sounds. I think
Put the description in there as well.
it's gonna let me do it.
Have you seen Trestis anywhere?
Well, funny you mentioned that. Me and Lakar here are going to look over for Kirstis. We're trying to go northeast because that's where I believe she went. And Connor was with her too. You know, group of numbers. Because whenever we get split up, people violently get kidnapped or killed. So, come stick with us, partner.
Good to me. If we're looking for the same person, we should probably stick together. I've bought some ingredients and I'm looking to make something as well, so kill two birds with one stone.
Well, that's awfully clever of you now, isn't it? Mighty fine gloves you got there. Really brings out your physique.
Thank you. They help make up for my lack of actual physical strength.
Does that actually, can you click and drag that into your inventory or no?
I see a bunch of gibberish words.
Okay, yeah, because I'm speaking in Celestial there.
Spoiler alert.
spoiler alert, antitoxin.
No,
Uh,
you speak celestial.
Yeah, no, that's not a spoiler.
Why,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, so you can drag that into your inventory.
My inventory is now filled
well,
with antitoxin.
we should probably get a move on then. I don't know where they went, and if we wait too long, they'll probably end up somewhere else. And hiding stuff in the city is hard enough as it is.
It'll be like finding a piece of hay in a needle stack. I don't understand what you're talking about, Olivia.
Kirsta speaking in unknown. I don't know that language. I don't know any of these languages.
You know, Kirsty's always getting into fights with demons, but hand her ass on a platter.
Alright.
Undercommon? Kirsta's also speaks Undercommon? Undercommon buddies? Oh, Connor as well.
Undercommon
Speaks so many languages.
What's good? It prevents us from causing
speaks Undercommon?
an unnecessary massacre, you know?
What a strange language for 3 party members to speak.
It's me,
Undercommon.
Mr. Undercommon.
Mr. Undercommon. Looks like we'll be going to the Underdark next.
Alright. You 3 traveling along.
Maybe we can run into Oakley for lucky.
As you're traveling, you come across, you're heading east on. I'd assume you are asking guards for, like, if they've seen the description of what you're looking for. Like, you're looking for the tall, elven-looking woman and the tall-ish, half-elf-looking fella, and following the directions.
With steel pants, yes.
Okay.
Especially steel pants.
You come up to a few different guards doing that. After a while, you're kind of like, you still haven't come across them, and you're into the lower district now. I don't remember if any of the 3 of you know that she's looking for a healer. Does Miles know? Or does Olivia know?
I don't.
To be honest, I think she just effed off.
Yeah, I think she just went.
I don't. I think Olivia may have gone before Kirstus, or was she after Kirstus in the processing?
But I think Kirsten just went without saying
I went
anything.
second after Connor.
Okay.
And yeah, I just fucking left and Connor followed me because it's the only one, other one through.
Then
Alright.
we have no idea.
That's fine.
Whoops. Gonna
Oh,
move
you
that
would have
mouse.
heard me. You would have heard me ask the guard.
That's
Before I
what
went
I
in.
was. That's what I was. Yeah, hinting at. It's like
Because I
Olive.
asked the guard. I was like, I want to.
yeah. Did we
this.
hear
I'm
that?
looking for a healer.
You would have heard that.
It
She
deals
wasn't.
in
She wasn't keeping it secret.
ice.
And he also gave me directions of where, like, which area to go, so you'd know roughly where I am.
To get some ice, right? Solidified water.
So if you're asking for healers and stuff over in, you do kind of get most of them just like point you towards the lower district and so on. So you head towards the lower district, following the guides. You get into the lower district, and you come across a what essentially kind of looks like a crime scene. Oh, that's what I get for fucking clicking that. He's in tall woman with steel pants. And so there's people are generally keeping it a wide berth. There's a bunch of different guards around it, and it's a house that seems to be that kind of a shitty nick. compared to.
Someone fast forward for me.
What?
You want
I
next?
can't.
Oh, next
Why
song?
can't- You should be able to. That's
As I
weird.
don't have the DJ or the managed channels permission.
Yo, someone give her
Yeah, you're a
permission.
DJ.
Hell yeah,
Sure,
DJ.
have
Oh yeah.
DJ
I'm a
Chris is in
DJ.
there.
It's time for DJ.
Oh,
DJ.
Wait, Quack.
Mm-hmm.
what was that? Guitar Hero?
What's that
DJ
Dark
Hero.
Souls skin?
DJ Hero.
What's sorry?
What's that Dark Souls skin?
What Dark Souls skin?
Nani?
I wonder.
What? Where are we looking? What?
In the third chat of your Discord.
that's it's a
I-
mod.
I-
It's
yeah,
a mod.
Yeah, what's
And
what's the
that's the most cursed one.
yeah? So tell me the mod.
Jesus Christ! Oh my God!
What you going on
the
about?
hell am I looking at?
So
Tell me
it's,
the mod name.
it's so you know how people did the things where a bunch like some people were wearing like the hoodies and stuff that had like the Dojin faces on them.
Yeah.
Essentially, someone went and changed all of the Silver Knight armor in Dark Souls 1 to have that instead. They changed the textures. So it's still shiny and metallic, but it's got that stuff on it. So it's got the face where the head's supposed to be as well, which is just creepy. And I found that because I went onto the mod list and it was recently updated or recently uploaded. One of the two.
Perfect.
It's cursed. It's very cursed.
Sexy.
Yes.
Very sexy.
There's a few other really cursed ones as well that I want to check out because they're hilarious.
Okay, continue if you're allowed.
So, coming across this crime scene, essentially, it's got a bunch of different guards out the front. They seem to be asking a few different people, like asking a couple of different people questions. Most people are giving it a wide berth. The front door that isn't really a front door. It's just kind of open there. The windows have cracked glass in them. Unlike everything else around you, which has like working doors, and most of the time they have all their windows and stuff like that. This building seems to be one that no one lives in. Are you approaching it, walking past it?
Stand. Stand back, everyone. I'm a doctor. I'm a doctor in what? A doctor in law. Don't question it. I go inspect the body. Hopefully no guards just approach me for it.
There's no like body or anything. There's just a
Oh.
it's just a house as far as you can tell. Like it's clear the scene that they're looking for is inside the house.
Oh.
So you can walk
Pardon
into the
me?
house past the guards.
Let me inspect this area. Detective Miles Yards Kilometer is here. I've done many case studies of murder scenes.
He's gonna try and bullshit your way in.
Why, yes, I am.
The lawyers
Yes,
can visit.
I am.
lawyers
And yes,
can
he
visit crime
is.
scenes. I've played Ace Attorney. You get brain of that shit.
You misunderstand. I'm from the Danganronpa detective agency.
Oh jeez.
No, you're not.
My roll 29 seems to
Dangan-
disagree
the
with anything
Dangan-
you want to say.
The
Danganronpa Detective Agency. I don't know why this guy's got all this red stuff all over him, but
What is
No, it's pink.
the
Yeah,
first
I know,
ultimate
but-
detective's name?
that was the joke.
the first one, sorry.
No, it's purple.
Ultimate detective.
Can you not?
Oh, don't spoil anything for me. I have no idea.
Oh, whoops.
So, all right. See,
I don't know how far you got.
I'm like chapter 4 or something of the first game.
I know you've at least seen
You
the
don't
pink
know?
blood because I watched your stream and there was pink blood on it.
Man,
No, I don't like any spoilers for Danganronpa. The front two guards, like you just come up and say that Like just complete confidence, and they just go, "Oh,
Like I own the place. Step aside. These are my deputies, associates, understudies.
just hold on 1 second." They just like one of them just ducks in, and coming back out is this gruff-looking man in about his 50s, grizzled man, rather.
Sounds like a
Got
familiar
scars on his face.
description.
Grey beard. It is the same person that I was describing with Casey's character, with Oakley.
Oakley.
He's sitting there going like,
Oakley.
hey, he just comes. What do you want?
I want to flash something pretending like it's the badge real quick. I'm here to inspect the scene. I came from out of town. What's going
know
on
what?
here? I need an
Bugger
update.
it. You know what? Bugger it. It's just
Give me
the
a tech
10th
support.
case this week.
Well, then there's been a pandemic
More eyes,
here.
sure. Whatever. You're not part of the public.
I'm highly qualified more than the public. You have
Just-
no idea the paperwork I had to do
Come
to
in,
get
so
in here.
don't have prying eyes. He just ushers the three of you in.
My ushers, quick, come in. What do we
Look,
got here?
You
Some
walk
chalk on the
into
ground.
it's a kind of a foyer thing. We should probably go back to spooky music again. This one's the abandoned city music's probably fine. Probably. Okay. It's a very grisly scene. So it's a main room. It's a one-story building. There's a door to your left and a door to your right and a door at the back of the room. This is like a little entrance room that would have at one point probably been a living room of some sort, maybe. Just doubled as a bunch of different things. Irregardless about the other rooms. The other rooms had the doors open. You can see through to your left. It's a bedroom. To your right looks like a bit of a kitchen. The back room, you can't really see any furniture or anything. You just see more room from where you're currently standing.
I'd like to inspect the kitchen to see if there's any missing
Hold on.
cutlery. Oh, sorry.
This main room, pinned against the wall facing you, is a very clearly mutilated corpse.
The body.
It's been hung up by its hands, which have been embedded on the wall behind it with knives. The lower half of the body is completely missing. A lot of its bowels and stuff kind of just hanging loose or trailing along the ground. There's blood everywhere. There's bits of body everywhere. The body itself is missing its eyes, and its mouth is hanging open, empty.
Oh, well, that thing can't speak with dead.
It just
Description.
appears to kind of be looking at you. It's not actually, but it's creepy.
I'd like to go closer. Try and inspect if this was... Wait, is your description done?
It probably was a woman. The body's nude, with most of us.
Can someone
But-
cover her up?
No, but it's missing a lot of its front.
Assistant, I need you to ruin this evidence scene by putting some dignity on this person. Speaking to Olivia.
I'm assuming Olivia's completely cool with this scene.
Yeah, Olivia's not really like freaking out or anything.
Yep. Okay.
I'd like to inspect the eyes to see if they were pried out or melted or
Sure.
stabbed.
You roll medicine. While you're looking at it, the guy's just like, you're obviously interested in looking at, so the
What the?
oh, it's 2 nat ones on the medicine checks. Let's go.
I
Wait,
thought
were they
medicine was
nat ones on this?
int.
Oh, I don't know. That was wisdom.
No, it is wisdom.
But you can justify int and stuff like that. You can justify another stat for it.
Anyway,
But it would depend on like how you learnt medicine.
yep. Anyway, I'm going to investigate for drag marks.
Yeah, so the thing is that most of the time you don't notice that kind of stuff. Drag marks and so on. You
Yep.
can check near the door. While
Can
you're
I tell
looking
if
around
there's
for
a
those.
struggle or not?
There does not appear to have been one. The guard turned around. It's like, this is the 10th body we found in an abandoned house just in the last week.
So it appears the body was dumped here on purpose. Is there any correlation how nearby these abandoned bodies are? The killer must have a nearby radius of comfort.
We've only found any of them in the lower quarter.
district.
Lower district, yeah.
Are there any
it's-
abandoned buildings elsewhere?
There would be some in some of the other districts, but we still haven't come across anything like this. And so I should be doing my voice for this.
Is there any
Couldn't speak in
commonalities between the
character.
killings? Are they all dismembered in half? Eyes out,
They're all women.
jaws broken. All women.
They're all missing their eyes. They're all missing the innards of their mouth.
Tongue still there?
No.
Oh my god. This
Teeth
guy
and
has
tongue are removed.
extremely low self-esteem. Likely misdirected his lack of ability to connect with women and taking it out on them instead of focusing on building himself up and blaming societal guidelines of being masculine, but now it's murdering people.
This whole storyline for him. The sick bastard.
Sick bastard.
Find. They're all women. They're all mutilated in some way. On top of the eyes and mouth.
I'd like to persuade him to talk a little bit more privately in a corner.
You're just
God
going to
damn
try
it.
and pull him to the side?
Yeah, with like my hand over my mouth.
Honestly, he just goes along with it.
Okay. I can't. You seem like a stand-up guy, but I can't rule out anyone in your guard or brigade. Is there anyone suspicious that might fit the profile?
It's unlikely. Most of our guards either work with a team, so they're never off alone, or at the very least with a partner.
Sounds like you have a stand-up agency.
It's entirely possible that sub-partners and so on would let people get away with it, but it is difficult to do that in the city as it currently is. It's even more difficult to get away with killings.
Can someone else do a medicine check to see if the body is like cold or have any maggots in it that shows time of death?
If they'll allow it, I'll do it.
Please.
Okay.
You can roleplay it. You just be like, he's my expert.
This is
Come
my
on, medicine check.
God
That's
damn.
Holy!
funny.
I hope you were looking at other things than what I just said. Something very generalized and could be promoted by your role.
Looking at the body itself, the mutilation of most of the body has come post-mortem. This particular body, you notice that there's some bruising and so on around the neck. Looks like it was, and the neck itself. Do you touch or not?
Yeah.
Okay. Reaching up, touching the neck, you feel it. It's broken. You're pretty sure that there wouldn't have been much of a reason for someone to be choking an already disemboweled body or something. It's as well as it very much has marks on the neck, but they don't look like hand imprints or anything like that. It kind of just looks like the entire neck itself has been crushed uniformly.
A Jedi.
Yes, everybody knows.
So obviously,
Jedi commit murder.
Whatever is being used to basically break this guy's neck, this person's neck, was fairly large.
All magical.
All magical, yeah. Because it encompassed the whole neck.
Yes. So
So
it's
it wasn't-
either
yeah, it wasn't like a
tool
wire or
or
anything.
something like something that could fit like that kind of thing. Something quite large. That's crushed the neck. Like the neck itself is like it's. Yeah. So the person, it looks like they died to the neck being snapped and / strangulation, kind of both. The body is pretty recent. This one would have been the murder itself. As far as you can tell, with how much blood there is and how dried it is, and the experience that you have had with blood, less than 24 hours.
How did you detect this body here? It's an abandoned building, right? Is there some sort of community service or purveys for squatters?
Oh well, this
Well, it's
particular
the
house
first body you found.
doesn't have a front door. All it took was one person who was a little bit too inquisitive just to have a peek in. It's not like it was hidden.
The killer wants us to find these.
It would appear that way. It's entirely a possibility that they're trying to make a mockery of the gods.
Well, we can't let that happen, though, can we?
Could be unrelated.
We found the killing weapon. We have an idea of the motive. We have a profile. And we have an area of comfort. Anything else I'm missing?
It's a lot of motives. Lots of possibilities. Could be all of them. Could be none of them.
Does anyone have any magic to shortcut this?
Wouldn't know.
Lakari, are you here?
I don't know where Nick is. I sent him a message on Discord. He hasn't responded. So I feel like something's come
here.
up in person. Oh, you're here now.
You have
Did you get back?
I've just been listening. I kind of zoned out.
You're
Sorry.
here in this.
Yeah.
Have you been here this whole time?
Yeah.
He just kind of zoned out.
You fell asleep. You totally just like nodded
No.
off the bed and you just didn't realize.
I've just been like listening. Like I've been interested in Miles' roleplay.
And all of the times
you
that we said,
did?
Nick,
Nope.
Lucaria.
Didn't hear it.
Yeah, you totally nodded off.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
It's like, yeah, Nick.
It's alright.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
He was like, Nick.
What it
Yes,
means,
yes,
but
I
it's
agree.
interesting.
I agree.
I
Nick.
agree, Nick.
Yes, I
yes,
agree.
yes, true, very true, Nick.
Hmm.
Do you have anything that you want to look at, or also you don't see any drag marks?
I thought we established that.
No, I didn't make it clear. I don't think.
So we've already looked at the body.
Not that they're not there. It's just that it's unlike the alleyway. There's been a lot of people and a lot of traffic, so anything that would have been there is gone. Unfortunately. Imagine contaminating a crime scene.
So we've already checked out the body, and there was no other markings, correct? Is there like an attic to this place, or?
No. It's just a single story.
Is there any streaks of blood around? Some sort of trail to follow? We do have the greatest ranger of all time with us.
You can look around.
Ranger, use your special ability and look around for a trail. This person brought the body in here. Surely didn't teleport. Actually, I'm gonna do an arcana. I'm gonna ask Olivia to do an arcana check. You mind
Big
checking
brain.
for residue of teleportation?
Can I get a survival check from Lucaria and a arcana check from Olivia, please?
Okay.
This isn't gonna work.
Hey!
That's so good. Yeah, no, okay. Looking around through the around the body, looking around on the floor, and then checking the nearby rooms, so on. Although not many people have gone through, you notice that into the back room, this room appears to be a kid's bedroom. Looking around and looking for any kind of tracks. There is a guardsman in the room who themselves looking around. Lucaria does actually find some evidence of a little bit of blood that may have stuck to the bottom of his shoe. There's a bit of a trail that leads up to a wall, and that's it.
Like platform 9 3/4 kind of trail to a wall, or
Well, with Olivia's Arcana check, it is entirely possible that they have a way to get through this wall.
my God, they can use to traverse through stone. Is that what you're saying, Deputy Detective Olivia Pinewallow?
They're definitely capable magically of getting through the wall, either by nature of their race itself or by using a spell of some kind. For instance, going ethereal would allow you to go through walls.
Too bad we can't track that.
Alright, I'm gonna leave you there. I'm gonna go back to Kirstus and Connor. You guys are heading towards the inn. You're traveling down the road. It's pretty busy. Occasional alleyways and so on. The town, as you're heading towards this, there's a lot more abandoned houses and crappy places and so on. This is the rougher part of the lower district, almost slum-like.
Is there a millionaire?
Slumgod millionaire. All right. As you're walking down, you hear the scream of a woman from probably one street across from you.
Someone scream?
Oh my god, use your high perception to get to it, Kirstis.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
On
I'll
screen.
probably
I
like.
should also point out that as you've gotten closer and closer, there's a lot less people traveling and doing work and so on and being busy, and a lot more occasionally people like huddled together, like kind of looking at you funny.
Okay,
People are just sitting there doing nothing on the street. A
I
lot less
would-
guards.
Yeah, I figured. I'll dash towards the scream.
Connor, you following?
I will be trying, yeah.
Wonder Twin
Pew,
powers
pew.
activate. Form of Stalker.
You guys duck through an alleyway to get as quick as possible to the next street across. You get to the next street across. That's where the scream comes from. And looking around, you don't see anybody that's just looked like they've just screamed. Can I get you both to roll perception?
Oh god,
Okay.
roll high, Connor. We don't want this girl to die because we have a shitty perception. No!
What if they
I mean,
it's
kidnap
not
them
terrible
and take them into
perception,
the ethereal plane?
Oh,
About the same.
Wait,
That
that
would
was
be
your
actually-
persuasion.
That's my passive perception anyway.
It takes you a bit
No,
looking
Connor.
around.
yeah,
No,
no,
your
wait,
passive,
Con-
your passive
Connor
perception
rolled
is better.
Connor, you rolled persuasion.
You roll persuasion, not
Oh,
perception.
persuasion.
did,
Whoops.
yeah.
So that's 12 plus 4?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, plus 4. So that's meant to be a 16.
Yeah, well, we'll go with
Yeah,
16.
we'll take
because
the
that-
16.
It's a 16.
We'll take the 16.
You spend some time looking around. You notice that some people are looking at you, some people aren't looking particularly at anything, and a few people are looking at an alleyway next to an abandoned house.
Going to the
Quick.
and
Is it? Yeah, so 16. So 16. I just say there, and I pointed the alleyway.
It probably takes you about 15 seconds to do.
Right.
okay, I'll go towards the alleyway, I suppose.
All right.
Yeah.
As you run across the street, you hear a shout out of the alleyway. That's that woman's voice again, Jen, just shouting out help. But it doesn't finish saying the word help.
Help!
You duck into the opening of the alleyway. And you see a hooded, kind of a partly hulking figure leaning over a woman who looks to have gone limp.
Find sense immediately.
What do you sense again?
Vibe check!
I sense undead, fiends, celestials.
Undead.
Sounds like an
fiends, and celestials, just one of those
aberration.
threes.
Let me double check, but I think that's fine.
Maybe demons as well.
Celestial, fiend, or undead.
Flesh of it.
So like a fiend is like
Mm.
demons.
You don't detect it.
Nothing.
Nothing. from
Vibe
it.
check failed.
Okay, I will grab the good. Attempt to tackle.
So these
the
guys are
hooded figure.
pretty far down the alleyway. They're kind of in the dark from the light outside.
Misty step.
It notices you. He notices you. She notices you. They notice you.
Okay.
I'll say it because that's ambiguous.
Yep.
As you guys came to the entrance of the thing, and drops the woman, who just collapses to the ground.
Okay.
And as you're watching, it just shifts through the wall, right next to it, into the abandoned house.
Okay, I will run up to the woman.
Okay.
The body.
Oh, you're not gonna chase him.
He went through a wall.
You can bust down a wall, go around.
As you watch him like pace through, what kind of looks like the body itself, the figure itself, kind of like morphs a bit as it does it.
Morphs. Okay. The woman's body.
You go up to the woman. Her neck has been crushed.
Not healable. She dead.
She's already dead.
Yeah, she'd be
Okay,
dead.
Connor, you go in the front, I'll go in the back.
Oh, alright, but
I mean, this thing can go through walls, so we might not find it, but
tell you what I can I
Sorry
can
to
do.
skip this, but
Do you have like, do you have anything with
Oh, that's cool.
oh,
Yeah.
that queued the whole thing.
Do I have? Do I have anything that can?
Why is it queuing
Okay,
the whole
fuck it.
playlist?
So fuck it. We're not. So fuck
Turn
it.
into a
When you,
bat.
okay, when you hear a when you hear a hawk, when you hear a hawk, look up, find me. I will lead you to it. And I'm going to wild shape into a hawk. Wild shape
Okay.
into a hawk and fly up. So I'm going to keep an eye on the
Hold
sky
on.
and make sure it doesn't escape.
That's what you're trying to do.
So I'm gonna make sure it doesn't escape, because in terms of a one-on-one confrontation, if it comes at me, I'm not gonna survive that.
okay,
Oh,
I'll
that's
run
good
into the
music.
building.
Ah, yes, that was what I was trying to do. Thank
So
you.
basically, I'm going to act as a bit of a ward, and Kirsten can go in. If she yells out, I will go down to help her. If that thing tries to escape, I'm going to just
So,
scream and try and
so you're just
lead
going
her.
directly above the house or out the front?
Yeah. I'm going above the house to try and keep an eye, circling around, keep an eye on pretty much every exit, just looking down at it.
You're keeping an eye on all the exits?
Yeah, well, I'm high enough that I can see anything coming in and out of that building.
Roll perception.
Okay. I have advantage because I'm a hawk.
Okay. Use the hawk stats.
Well, it's not quite using the. Hold on. How does that work again?
Use your stats
Oh,
for
you use
those
his
non-thingies.
No, you use the hawk stats.
No, he uses his stats, but he gets the traits of the hawk.
Is that how that
Yeah.
works, is it?
Yeah. So strength and dexterity, he uses the hawk. The rest of those are his innate abilities, unless the hawk's
okay.
better.
Unless the
Yeah,
hawk's
so
better.
into-
Okay. Is the hawk better
Yeah,
than your perception?
Fuck no.
Okay.
But yeah, it does mean that I have advantage
Alright,
on
roll
the
advantage.
at least. Let's go. So
Yeah, boy. Caw-caw.
Okay. Custis, are you just busting in?
So I did determine that the lady was not healable. She was just really dead, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yep, I'm busting in.
At least you're pretty sure she's dead. You didn't roll medicine. You could be wrong.
I could be wrong, yeah,
Did you
but
wanna
I'm
roll
just going
medicine
after
for
that thing.
No? You gonna leave it?
No, it'll take too long.
Alright.
if
Alright.
she isn't dead, she'll just be in shock.
I feel like Chris is just wanted a
Rope's crushed.
response, you know?
It's alright. So, you're running around the back. This one's similar to the other one I described that Oakley was in. That has, it's a 2-story building. It's very much the same shape. And out the back has its own separate water pump. So if you wanted to get in through the back, you either have to bust through the fence or jump the fence. You doing either of those?
Just go through the front.
You can
gonna-
jump the fence.
You gonna
It's
go
like
through the
easy.
front instead?
Yeah.
Okay, so you run back, past the one, round to the front. Door's shut.
Kick it down.
Just kicking it down.
Yep.
I'm not gonna make you roll for that because you kick it and it comes off its hinges.
Okay.
Very old house, I'd assume.
No, that's how strong she is.
It's
Both.
partly a strength thing. It's partly the house is in complete disarray.
Okay, do I see anything just looking through the door?
No. But if it did face through the wall where it did, it would have been at the bottom of the staircase.
Okay, I'll run there.
Yeah, so you're going upstairs?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm
Uh,
running up the stairs, but I'm also keeping an eye out because it could still be in here and just like jump from behind a wall and attack me, and
mhm.
I know that in my head.
Okay. You run up the stairs. And keeping up. Roll perception for me. Oh, hold on, I meant to do this. Okay, that's fine. You get to the top. You get to the top of the staircase, and you open the door. It's a bed that's kind of in ruins. There's no real mattress or frame to it. There's a closet. One of its doors hanging askew, and completely open. The rest of the room appears to be completely empty.
Nothing in here?
Not that you can immediately see.
I'll look under the bed.
All right. Are you doing this carefully? Are you doing this really quickly?
Carefully.
All right. You kind of like glaive at the ready. Slowly bend down, look under the bed. Expecting something to just jump out at you at a moment's notice. Nothing.
And the closet is completely open, right?
Closet
So I can
is open.
see right into the closet.
It's a double door closet. One of the doors is hanging out like that. The other one is shut, and it is dark in behind that. You just
So I can't see behind one of the doors.
Well, you can't see through the door. No, you'd be able to
Okay,
see if you just change your angle.
I'll change my angle
Carefully or quickly.
quickly.
Okay. Yeah, you dart around. That's nothing there.
Is there anywhere else in this room that I can't immediately see?
Not that you notice, no.
Ah! Okay. I'll leave, I suppose. I
Probably
can't
takes
look anywhere
you
else.
60 seconds, maybe 2 minutes. I'm not even sure. It's not that long to do this. Connor's up top, circling around. Connor's checking all the entrances and stuff and checking the walls and so on. Probably about 60 seconds in, like he sees you. So like 20 seconds, you've kicked the door down. You've gone in. He's heard some footsteps. He's checking the entrances, checking the side stuff, checking it's not like phasing through the walls or anything. After about 90-ish seconds, or like 80, about 90 seconds, Connor sees the woman in the alleyway move a bit and like sit up a little bit, shudder a fair bit. He sees something moving around her face, and then she goes limp again.
You call out to me, or do I not notice?
Well,
Are you getting closer to see what just happened? Oh,
No?
Whoop.
What's happening?
It is just
did I just drop?
Uh-oh. Maybe
I
everyone
think
dropped.
I think I did. Yeah, that's fine. Everyone should be reconnecting.
Yep.
My bad.
Okay.
I just meant I dropped.
Okay. Yeah. I want to check, but I also don't want to give the other guy too many options to get away if he's still in there. So I'm going to quickly sort of dive down, have a look at the woman quickly as I go, and then arc back up. If there's something really, really wrong, then I will be like screaming.
Okay. You dive down to look at the woman's face. She's now slumped limp. Her eyes are missing. And so is the insides of her mouth, which is hanging open.
Well, that was fast.
Alrighty, so that's a Hulk scream for Kirstus.
Okay,
Just-
I'll run towards the sound.
Run
Alrighty,
out.
so
You
I
find the exact same scene.
yeah, so I land as the Hawk on the woman's slumped leg and point my beak at the face.
I see it. Okay. So no eyes, mouth is mutilated.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to run out into the street and see if I can see a similar sized figure anywhere in the vicinity.
Okay.
As I
Maybe
see
go
her
down
run,
an alleyway over the other side or something.
as I see her run out, I'm going to I'm going to fly up again.
Fuck.
All right, you can roll as well.
Yep. Oof.
Previous rolls were a lot better.
It's kind of tragic rolls.
Looking around, there is no one of the similar size. Everyone else is much smaller than it. No one else seems to be a hulking figure.
Okay.
Coming back to the alleyway, you do notice that along the ground itself, so this alleyway, again, you're in an even less well-kept area than where Oakley was. The ground itself, you can actually quite distinctly make out footprints leaving the alleyway. So one's going in and one's leaving. So not just your ones, Kirstus, but you can see large... Well, I say footprints. They're misshapen, kind of like scuff marks.
Uh,
I land just in front of Kirstus and carve this with a talon into the dirt.
Curses will just give you a look like, duh.
To be fair, I'm
Sherlock
great right
Holmes.
now.
Sherlock Holmes at work. Is there anything
But
else
I
you
can
want to talk into?
So these footsteps only go to like the to the exit.
Well, then once
like,
it
I
goes
can't
out
follow him
onto
down
the
the street.
once it goes out onto the cobblestone, it's
disappears.
yeah.
Okay,
So-
well,
Can I do a survival check to follow those tracks?
The tracks just lead
disappear.
out onto the cobblestone. There's no.
Oh, okay. So
no
I wouldn't be able to follow
following
them after that. Okay.
well,
You'd have to have something else to follow it along.
I'm just gonna say fuck, and I'm gonna continue to the tavern because I'm gonna ask because we're going to like a shady tavern.
Mm-hmm.
So I am going to try and ask around about this and see
I-
if it happens a lot.
Alright.
Like the
I don't know.
underground people have eyes everywhere. So
Plenty if they keep picking them.
Is there anything that you wanted to look at
I
before you
mean,
went, Connor?
I'm gonna just. We already know that the neck was broken. Eyes inside the
You can
mouth.
still roll a you can
Just
still
as-
roll a medicine check if you wanted to see if there's anything else.
Yeah, I'll probably do that. Just as Curtis is leaving, just have another quick look over.
There's nothing wrong with that.
oh my god, that
Okay.
nearly wasn't that one.
Searching over the body, she was definitely killed by neck being broken.
Yes.
You check over. You check other stuff just to be really thorough, just like to see if there's anything else that could have caused anything further, or like any distinctive markings or something. For the most part, this woman doesn't have anything identifying on her, other than her general shape. So somebody very close to her might be able to recognize her, but most other people wouldn't. Not to say that she's unrecognizable, just harder to recognize because she's mutilated. How thorough are you being with this? Like,
Thorough
what
as
do you-
I can, as thorough as I can be as a hawk.
Thorough as you can be as a hawk.
Heck, heck.
That's about all you can notice.
Yeah. Alright. So with that in mind, I fly up and I just perch on Kirsten's shoulder.
All right.
I'm trying to be as gentle with my talent as I can be.
Okay.
I wouldn't notice.
And that is where we're leaving tonight's session.
Oh, come on.
Spookers.
Like,
So let's
Very interesting.
give you guys some thonkin for next session.
so we have murder mysteries now.
The ethereal plane is a little bitch.
Oh,
It
the
can
hint you've been
fight
given so far
ethereal
that
plane.
you weren't using the ethereal plane's not being used. That's the hint you've been given so far. Or that it was a possibility, but then look, if these two didn't manage to find it in the act, then it would be a lot less information. Alright. I'll end the stream there. Thanks for people who joined in.
I can't believe this is where we're finishing.
And we will be back next week on time.
Please.
On time.
Same bat channel.
Same bad time, same bad channel. Ka-chow.